All right, welcome, adventurers.
I'm Mr. Dungeon.
And I'm Mr. Dragon. Today we are doing the Gauntlet. So I'm running the 14th level Gauntlet. Mr. Dungeon has built a character using the new 2024 player handbook rules. We're gonna see how a new player character with the new rules stacks up against the old Gauntlet. Do you want to explain what character you're playing, Mr. Dungeon?
Yeah, I'm playing Anoga Whisperwind, who is a 14th level Moon Druid. I wanted to see if Moon Druid is still broken in the new edition, and I think they still are. They seem really strong. I also went with the human background, or the human race, and the guard background. So he's been guarding this temple for a good amount of years, you know. He's the local druid in the town. This is how he does his service, by protecting this temple, and then now he has to protect it. He has to do his job.
And helping you out, you have two allies. You have an orc warrior who we've named Orcus, and you have a Kenku rogue-like character named Kenkusian. And they're going to help you and see if you can beat the Gauntlet. You guys are also all equipped with one healing potion each, and a +1 weapon for the Kenku and Orc. And since you're a spellcaster, you have a +1 spell focus, Moonsicle.
Right. And then also pre-casting. I did cast Aid at 5th level, so we all have 20 extra hit points. And then, let's see. Also cast Dark Vision at 2nd level on myself, so I do have a 60-foot Dark Vision.
Okay, but those slots are expended, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, rest casting is not allowed, but pre-casting is allowed in the Gauntlet. So, all right, without further ado, let's see if you can beat the Gauntlet. So we can start our scene here. Anoga, you, Orcus, and Kenkusian descend slowly the steps of your temple that you've been guarding your whole life, but you see now it's been desecrated. There's dead bodies lining the ground, those who guarded with you, and also just passerbyers. Clearly, some evil force has come through and has just wrecked the place. You sense an evil presence in the distance.
Right. I'll turn to my two allies and I will say, we must not take this lightly. Any who can infiltrate this temple are a threat.
They both nod to you. They heed your warning. And as you guys descend down to the basement, which is filled with dim light from the outside, seems like most of the floor here is stone. There's some rubble from structures that used to be prayed to that have been destroyed. A thin layer of water is on the ground that rises up about a foot.
Do you mind if I change my party marching order?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
The roof here is 15 feet high, and this gap before you is 10 feet deep, and it's 10 feet across. This bridge has been destroyed, but as you make your way to the front of that bridge, 2 water weirds and 2 mummies spot you guys, and everyone needs to roll for initiative.
Okay. Conclusion is first. I'm going to use the feature on the new alert feat to swap initiative with Conclusion. So now Anoga will go first. All right. And then while you do that, I think I'll play out the rest of his turn. So Anoga, seeing enemies ahead, will use Conjure Woodland Beings at 7th level. So Conjure Woodland Beings at 7th level. And I'll refrain from adding the aura for just a second, because for his bonus action, he will wild shape. And he will wild shape into an owl, and all the equipment except his dagger will just merge into the form. So let me get over the convenient owl token. And I'll just delete a no-go real quick. The new wild shape rules, instead of me gaining the hit points in AC, I get a number of temporary hit points equal to my level. And as a Moon Druid, that becomes 3 times my level. So 42. And my AC becomes 13 plus my whiz. So I am an owl with an 18 AC and 42 temporary hit points. And then if the temporary hit points go away, I'll just revert back. I'm representing them by the health of this owl here. It's pretty convenient.
Okay. You're a very tanky owl. An owl with the AC of someone wearing plate armor.
Yeah. As I said, I have some good faith. I feel like they actually made Moon Druid stronger and not weaker. So there's my emanation. And then in order to do his job, he's going to charge forward 60 feet.
Okay.
So I'm all the way over here.
All right.
And that
your
is...
turn?
Yeah, that's my action, bonus action, movement.
All right. Next up is the water weird. It sees this owl flying straight towards it, and this spell effect. Do you want to describe how your woodland being spell looks?
Right. So I'm picturing it as like a swarm of small totems that circle around me, and they give off like a little bit of a green after image, if that makes sense. Emanate a little bit green with that natural connection. Some of them have like simple spears or other simple weapons in their hands, and they're just circling around me like a swarm.
Okay, yeah. So the water weirds are definitely like alarmed by this, and it's going to move towards you and make a constrict attack against you. Or wait, how high are you flying up?
I moved 60 feet straight forward.
Okay.
So
perfect.
I did not go up.
Okay, yeah. So it's going to make a constrict attack against you.
Yeah.
13 misses.
Yup. That AC already proving valuable.
Oh, does anything happen when he enters your spell effect?
Yeah, let me... Yep, when they buffed the general emanation spells, so it's if I enter their space, if they enter my space, or they end their turn. But it only triggers once per turn, so they can't like enter and it triggers, and then they end their turn and it triggers again. It only triggers one time.
Okay, so wisdom saving throw, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And that is a
15
failure. It's DC
Okay.
18.
So
And
does he?
then
How much damage does he take?
25.
All right. He's definitely hurt. The totems cut into his watery flesh a little bit, but he's not bloodied. That brings us to the next round of initiative, or the next turn. Kenkuzin's up.
Right. Kinkujin will get a running jump here, and I think he can make it across 10 feet with a running jump.
Yeah, if he runs 10 feet beforehand, he can make it across.
Okay. And then he'll use his bonus action to move into my emanation here. And then he's going to make one attack on this mummy over here with his magical short bow.
Okay.
23?
That hits.
Okay. 10 damage. Got pretty good on the roll.
Nice. The arrow pierces into his chest, but the mummy still stands.
All right. And that will end Kinkujin's turn.
Orcus is next.
Orcus also getting this running start will use his bonus action to move towards the enemies. So that is 30. And then I think, yeah, he'll just stand next to his friend Kinkujin. Or he'll move. Yeah, he'll stay with Kinkujin over here. And he's going to throw 2 javelins.
Okay, cool.
So let me grab the javelin attack. Does a 17 hit the...
Yeah, that hits. Oh, the water weird is who you're attacking, or who are you attacking?
Yeah, I don't think the... Can the javelins reach the mummy?
I think you'd be rolling at disadvantage.
I'm okay with that, actually. So I'll roll
Okay,
again.
just roll another d20.
And it's okay, so it's the first roll,
Yep,
definitely.
That does hit. A 17 does hit, yeah.
Okay, that's not bad, actually. That's not bad. 10 damage.
It's reduced to 5. You think the mummies might be resistant to magic or non-magical piercing damage.
And then he'll do that another time. Just attacking with disadvantage this time, so 22.
Yeah, that still hits.
7 damage.
All right, reduced to 3.
So it's not
the mummy now
much,
has
but
2 javelins and an arrow sticking into its chest, but it is still not bloodied.
right. Okay. And then I think that ends his turn as well.
Yeah, that brings us to the next water weird, who slithers over. Oh. And it's gonna make a constrict attack against you again.
Okay. All right.
It misses.
All right.
And it needs to make the wisdom save for your effect.
Yes.
19.
Oh, that's a success. So 12 damage. And it's kind of up for debate, but when I read the rules, what made the most sense for damage-wise is since you can only benefit from the damage once per turn, I roll the damage once per turn, and that's what all enemies take. Might be able to argue that it's you roll individually for each, but...
No, but it's just gonna be easier if we do it like once per turn.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, that ends the water weird's turn. Bringing us to the first mummy, who's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. And it cannot make an attack from here, but it can. It looks to you, and it is going to use its dreadful glare attack. So I need to make a wisdom saving throw.
13. Ooh.
That just barely succeeds. Yeah, that ends his turn, unfortunately. He looks like he wants to... His, like, mummy hands are, like, swinging at you, like they want to attack, but he cannot. All right, the next mummy runs up to you, or, shambles up to you, and...
Rather
it is,
slowly.
Again, it looks at you with its piercing, undead eyes, and I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
Okay, but that is actually 12, because it's not adding my proficiency bonus. And that's one of the... So I think that's a new change. Now, proficiency bonus, when you wild shape, you still use your proficiency bonus. And any saving throw
I think your saving, your wisdom, intelligence, and charisma is always retained, right? Unless they've changed that. It should be that you retain.
But one thing that you now keep is also the proficiencies with your saving throws and your skills.
Okay.
So I'm still proficient with wisdom save, so it's 12.
Okay, so then you just barely succeed.
Yeah.
That ends round 1 of combat. Round 2 begins, and you are up.
Okay. So this is the mechanic that I felt was so strong. I'm gonna move. Let's see, that's 20 feet. So I will move 25 feet. So I have now entered the space of these mummies, and they have to make wisdom saves or take 35.
You do not take opportunity attacks from that?
Right. Yep, I'm an owl. I'm an owl.
It's flyby. So yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So sorry. They need to make saving throws. The mummies.
Yeah.
16 and the one on the left. 20.
Okay.
So 35 for the one that failed. All right. He is bloodied as the totems rip into him. And how much on a success?
That is 17.
17. Yeah. He is also bloodied. That's the one with the arrows and the javelin sticking into him. So they're both looking pretty... Actually, they've taken the same exact amount of damage. That's funny. Yeah, they're both bloodied. Does that end your turn? Or I guess you haven't taken an action yet.
I haven't taken an action yet. And I'm going to... I'm gonna risk it a little bit and see if I can kill this mummy outright. It's kind of unlikely, but honestly, the punishment for it's relatively low here. So I'm gonna do a claw attack with the owl. So I'll
Okay,
just
on that guy.
move over here. 4 attack. A 16.
That does hit.
Okay, this is big. I'm then going to leverage the regular damage, which is literally just 1.
1 point reduced to 0. Oh,
Exactly.
but I think you
And
can
then
choose
I
to
get
do
to
radiant
use-
damage.
Oh,
right?
you're
with your
right,
beast
you're right,
strikes.
you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So -1.
And then I'm going to trigger both the Lunar Radiance and Primal Strikes, and I'm going to make it lightning damage for my Primal Strikes. So that's another 16 damage.
Okay, 8 radiant. For sure he takes. Let me see if he's resistant to lightning. He is not. Yeah, so that's another 8 that he takes. Oh, did I accidentally do that to you? That damage or no?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is just barely up. He is suffering, but he is just barely
Darn,
up.
I tried. And then I'm just going to use the rest of my movement to move back to where I was.
Okay, and then that triggers it again for the water weirds.
Yep, and then if they
okay.
don't succeed, they take 35.
That is definitely a fail, and the one on the left also fails. So 35 kills the one on the top.
Nice.
Bloodies the one to the left.
Okay, this is what we like to see, a bunch of very weak enemies.
Yeah, they're all very bloodied. Just barely holding on. Does that end your turn?
Let's see, bonus action, anything helpful I can do? Nope. Okay, yeah, that ends my turn.
All right, Conclusion's up.
Okay, Conclusion is just gonna move 5 feet over here and just gonna try and finish off that mummy from earlier.
Okay, yeah, the one that's, yeah.
Come on, Conclusion. 15?
15 hits.
Okay. 12 damage, max damage.
How does Conclusion finish the first mummy?
Straight through the eyes. I mean, have you seen his mod? A plus 11 to hit? He is a master marksman.
Yeah, the mummy tries to use its dreadful glare, this beam of necrotic energy, tries to reach Conclusion, but the arrow cuts through it, and he is dead.
Yeah, and then... Let's see here. I think I'll have him bonus action dash here, so he's used 5 feet, so he gets 55 left. And he has to be careful to kite. Can he kite both enemies, or will he provoke an opportunity attack? I think he will provoke an opportunity attack. And out of the two, I think I'd rather him provoke an opportunity attack from the water weird. So he will move through my space because I'm up in the air a bit. So that's 20 feet. And then he'll move 5 feet and provoke
25 feet, okay, so that's going to provoke an opportunity attack. 19.
That does hit, yeah.
So he is grappled by the water weird, and he takes.
Yikes.
Oh, sorry, I meant to do that to Conclusion. He takes 18 points of damage, of bludgeoning damage.
Yikes. Okay, I'll...
And he's pulled 5 feet closer, so he's also grappled and restrained.
Okay. That's tough. I mean, I guess he hasn't used his action yet, huh?
No, I guess he hasn't. No, didn't he finish off the...
Oh, he
finish
totally
off
did.
guy?
Good call. Good call. I don't think he can get out of the grapple then, and I don't think anything he can do would be helpful. Here's my hubris biting me in the butt. I should have just taken the disengage instead of trying to do the dash.
All right. If that is his turn, then Orcus is up.
Right. Maybe Orcus can save Conclusion here. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna play a little greedy here. I'm gonna move Orcus here with his bonus action, 10 feet movement towards an enemy. And then he's gonna make 2 great axe attacks against the water weird.
Let's do one first, because that might kill the water weird with the first one.
Oh, okay. 26 to hit.
Yeah, like that hits. Let's see how much.
16 damage.
Okay, so he kills the water weird with the first strike. How does he want to do it?
Nice. Kind of cuts. I'm gonna stay pretty clean with these descriptions. I like the cuts him in half, the water, just whatever magical binding was holding the water together is now disrupted, and it's just a whoosh as the water falls to the floor.
All right.
And then he's going to use another 20 feet worth of movement from his bonus action to kind of interpose himself between Conclusion, and he still technically has 30 feet of movement.
He also still has an attack. Since he took the attack action, he can
you're right.
do a second
You're
attack.
right. Good catch, thank you. So he will do that attack, 27.
That hits.
And 8 damage.
All right. Mummy's still up, but weak.
And you know what? Let's see. Okay. I think he's gonna go for it, so he will provoke the opportunity attack as well. I guess I shouldn't move him quite so hastily, but let's see if the attack lands.
All right, yeah, so the mummy is going to take a Rotting Fist attack against Orcus. 18.
He has a 19. Wait. Yeah, his AC is 18.
All right, that hits then.
No.
So he's going to take 20 points of damage, and I need him to make a Constitution saving throw.
Does he have an 18? Oh, yeah, he totally does. Oh, no. Oh, it's so close. I was hoping. I was praying. 13.
A 13 just barely succeeds.
Okay.
All right, so he does have the rest of his movement because he's not grappled from the mummy.
Okay, so then that was 10 feet. And then another 20. Okay, he has made it over there. Now what?
Does that end his turn?
Yes.
That brings us to the mummy's turn. And the mummy doesn't like that Orcus tried to get away, so he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. And he is going to first make his Dreadful Glare attack on Orcus. So I need him to make a Wisdom saving throw.
He's not proficient. Oh.
So that fails, which means...
Frightened.
Okay, so he's frightened of the mummy. He did not fail the save by 5 or more, so he's not paralyzed. So the mummy's attack is not an auto crit.
Oh my god, wait, the mummy can paralyze? Oh god. I've got
friend
very
creature
lucky
has
then.
disadvantage. Okay, but I don't have advantage to hit, so he's just going to make a Rotting Fist attack with a flat roll. 24 hits.
Yup. And another con save, yeah.
Yeah, another 25 points of damage dealt to Orcus. And a con saving throw. Okay, 16 succeeds.
Whew.
All right, that ends the mummy's turn.
Ooh.
Bringing us to the top of the
glad
round.
He's succeeding.
Three.
Mummy rot would be so terrible.
Before you take your turn, at the start of round 3, you notice some shaking in the ground as cracks begin to form in the ceiling and the walls of this chamber, and water floods into it. It rises up really quick. Conclusion and Orcus and the mummy are both covered like at waist high in 5 feet of water. And you hear from all around you creatures and different movements are starting to come out of the water. And off to your left, you just see a school of hungry-looking hunter sharks. There's 9 of them.
Oh,
and
God.
They begin moving towards the blood they smell in the water, Orcus having been pummeled by the mummy.
Oh no, Orcus, you gotta get out, but it's water, so it's difficult terrain. You gotta run.
All right, the sharks roll for initiative.
Whoa,
all right.
That's a high one.
They're a fast school, but you're still up first.
Okay. I'm gonna shout to my allies, make for the exit. I'll hold them off.
I will hold them off.
Okay. All right. And I'll move 10 feet, and since I can see the mummy in my
Okay, he's got to make a whiz save.
Yeah.
That is a failure. He dies.
Okay, cool. And then how much movement was that? 30. Okay. So I'm going to use my action here to dash. So I get 60,
Oh my god, you can move the whole map.
90. But I want to go 10 feet up, so I'll only move... Or how high can I... Wait.
The ceiling is 16 feet high.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes it easy for me. Because I still need to... I want to kind of be in range, radius-wise. And how deep is the water?
The water's only 5 feet deep.
Okay, so then I think I'll go... I guess I just got hit by a bunch of water, so I'm now a really wet owl. So I'll use 10 of that movement to fly up.
Okay.
So I guess I only... do I get that shark? It's an emanation.
Yeah, the shark's in your aura. Yeah.
Okay.
He fails, so he takes 25 damage, right?
Yes.
And he is bloodied by that.
Okay.
All right, does that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay, the first shark goes, it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It sees you're like this like whirlpool of death, and it does not want to mess with that, so it's gonna use the remainder of its movement to dash. Just move 20, so this is 50, and it's gonna go to where it smells the blood in the water. That was 50, so it has 30 more. All right. And that ends his turn. Brings us to the next shark. This one is gonna follow suit.
Okay, so they're not touching my emanation?
This one already was touching your emanation.
Oh, okay. The other one dodged out of it. Or moved around it. Got it. Whew.
Alright, that ends his turn. Oh, I accidentally took the wrong one's turn. This guy was next, technically.
But they're all just moving?
Yeah, they're all just moving, using their movement and dashing, trying to get to where they smell the blood.
One of the fun things about the new edition is moving through allies is no longer like any weird penalties. It's only moving through enemies.
This guy, it is tough, but they still can't end their turn in the space, right?
Yeah.
This one's gonna have to move through your space to get closer to the guys, so he's gonna make
it's a new turn. Oh, 37.
Oh god.
That cost him
to succeed this
dearly.
One. He did not succeed that one. How much does he take? 37? Oh my god, he's very weak. He's very bloodied. Okay, and it's his turn. Damn, okay. I mean, the other shark just saw what happened to his friend, and he's not gonna risk that, so he's gonna just dash.
Oh, he touched my emanation. No, I'm kidding.
No. Yeah, that's just the line. That's the line, but he would have avoided it.
I'm kidding.
Though I guess it would spend a little bit more movement to do that, so this guy's got to move here, then dash to get here.
It's a shame they've all moved themselves roughly in the same direction so that I can... That bloodlust is not helping him out, I will be honest.
Okay, Ken Kujin is up.
Ken Kujin sees a wall of sharks approaching him. He's like, I gotta get out of here. So
it is difficult terrain for him because the water is 5 feet.
But he's gonna triple or double dash, so 45 feet.
Okay.
He just hightails it past Orcus.
All right, does that end his turn?
Yeah.
Orcus is up next.
And Orcus, also seeing a wall of sharks, is like, I'm out of here. And that ends Orcus's turn.
Damn, this
Although,
hunter shark.
you know what? He'll take a bonus action to do his healing. Second wind.
Oh, second wind, yeah. Okay, this shark's kind of in a bad situation.
So I think that's
kind of has to
17. He regains 17 hit points. Not bad.
Okay, cool. One hunter shark did enter your space, so you can roll the damage again.
31.
Oh my god, it's so not worth it for them. He's bloodied. All right,
Maybe I can kill some of them.
The final hunter shark. Now 30 feet to get there, and then if he dashes, yes, he can get past all of his friends and lead the pack. All right.
Oh.
That brings us to the top of round 4. You're up.
Well, let's just go 35 feet over here. Make that 40 feet, so that's all of them in the emanation, and then another 20 feet this way. And then I'll use my dash for another 20 feet, and then I'll kind of end it over here. So
okay, so you hit all of them, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's only 26. Okay. Darn.
Only 26. 26 times 9. Okay. Let me roll 9 saving throws. First shark, and I'll go left to right.
Oh, that's a success.
6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so shark 1.
One success.
He failed. Okay, so he takes 26 points of damage. He is bloodied. Shark 2 succeeded, so he takes 13 points of damage. He's not bloodied. And then the rest of them failed, you said?
Yeah. I think there was actually only one success.
Bloodied.
And it was the
dead.
second shot.
Dead. Bloodied. All right. They are getting shredded. It's funny. It's like you're your own Sharknado that you're just like moving through with the totems and you're just completely annihilating them.
I call this strategy carpet bombardment. As the totems just rain down like mini javelins.
And you're blocking them too, because now is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, it is.
It's now their turn and they literally can't do anything. Okay. Let's think here. What would a hunter shark do? It does not want to get in your emanation, so it's going to. That was 25 feet of movement. 50. This makes it 80. It's trying to get around you.
Well, good luck.
Next hunter shark.
Maybe also, some can go up to the left. I still think they have to dash, but
60. 80. Yeah, they're all dashing. 50. 80.
Come on, you know you want to get in the emanation. Come on, guys.
They do not want to get in the emanation.
Come on, guys.
They do not. There's just this trail of blood in the direction they're going. It's okay. It's Kenkushin's turn.
I'm getting out of here. And then an extra 15 feet off screen. However you want to rule that.
Okay, I'll just remember that he's 15 feet off screen. Orcus' turn next.
I think Orcus can actually get a little further. Yeah, 20 feet off screen.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So. Orcus is 20 and Kenku is 15. Okay, I've got that written down. All right. If that ends their turn, Hunter Shark, this guy is up. He doesn't really have many options, does he?
He could go to the left, try to go up and around that way, I think. Maybe.
He can also move through his friend's space.
I guess that's true.
So he's gonna move here. That's 50, and then.
And I guess. Yeah, I have to see them in order for my emanation to target them. So I'm almost picturing like as I swoop over, there's like a loud, not quite a caw like a crow, but just like a fierce bird sound as I like give the order to attack these sharks as I fly over them.
At the start of round start of round 5,
what's gonna happen?
As you're about to do your movement, you see burrowing themselves out of the stone 5 jewels, and they also roll for initiative.
The damage.
So there's just this army of sea creatures trying to kill you. Okay, you're up first still.
Okay, and chulz. I see one large lobster claw. Or I guess I don't see any of them yet. But I think I'm gonna do like a circular motion here. So 10 feet. Oh. Do I want to hit them yet? How far away is that? That would be like all my movement.
If you don't dash, yeah.
Let's start by just cleaning up the sharks. So I've used 10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet.
That's 30, right?
And then 20 and that
so
hits
50
all
feet
of them.
of movement, so that hits all the sharks, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to roll your damage, and then I'll make the saving throws?
Come on, big boy damage.
Okay. So
27's okay.
1,
Oh, success.
2, how many sharks are left?
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay.
I've killed 1/3 of all sharks.
3, 4,
Whoa, 2 successes.
6. Yeah, don't count the sharks out yet. All right. So, shark 1 succeeds, so he only takes what's half of 27.
13.
13. He's still up. Shark 2 failed. He's still up, but very bloodied. Shark 3 failed. Okay, he's dead. Shark 4 succeeded. So he only takes 13. He's still up. And then the other ones die.
Okay. I mean, you know, killing 1/3 of all the sharks each turn, it's not bad. It's really not. And then I'm kind
So
of
10 feet of movement, your action and your bonus action.
Oh my god, wait, if they begin my oh shoot. This is tough. I still have my action and my bonus action, but I'm out of movement, right?
You have 10 feet of movement left.
Oh, okay, then I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'll stay here, and what I'll do is I'm kind of unsure about these new creatures. So I think I'm just gonna even take the dodge action. Never sleep on dodging just in an emanation.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that ends my turn.
All right. That brings us to this hunter shark who
Begins their turn in my emanation.
Does he take damage for beginning it? I thought that's the change that he doesn't. It's if he ends it, right? Or if he enters it.
Oh, yeah.
Not for beginning,
Well,
right?
Let me check.
Because that
do
used to
have
be
it.
Old Spirit Guardians is when they began. So, yeah.
Oh, I guess whenever a creature you can see enters the emanation or ends its turn there. Yeah, so you're correct. You're correct.
He's gonna move 40 feet, 45. So he dashes. He's gonna get to your allies. He can get to your allies. Let's
But
have them.
he can't hurt them. 'Cause
He can't attack. Yeah, he has to dash.
Here, I'll just like I'll give you a little note here, just like I'll do it down here with the free hand.
I have their distance. Orcus is 20 feet away.
Oh, okay,
Confusion
okay,
is
yeah,
15 feet away.
Okay, good.
Okay, that ends his turn. Bring us to the next hunter shark, who is going to do a similar thing. Move 20 feet, then move 80 feet, which would get him enough to be next to Kenkusion.
And do you want to just treat like maybe this area as 10? How do I explain this? You can treat this
Oh
area.
yeah, treat the stairs. Let's say the stairs are 15 feet, or let's say the stairs are 20 feet, and we'll just move Kenkusion back.
Yeah, to like here.
No,
he's 10.
he was already. Yes.
Can,
there.
Oh, okay. I mean,
He's
take
15
that,
feet
I'll
away. He's 15 feet away.
Oh,
He's
right,
15 feet away.
right.
Or 20. Okay,
Right.
and then the shark
And then,
dashes,
so can
and
we
that
just
gets him
make
exactly
a little...
there with 80 feet.
So then this little area is 20 feet, right?
Yeah, that area is 20 feet.
Got it. That's convenient.
All right, cool. That ends their turn, bringing us to the first Jewel, who's going to move 5. Let me get the ruler out. So that's Can he not move? Oh, I don't have him selected. 15, okay, so 20, 25, 30. So he's gonna dash to get to you.
And end
to
his
crowd around you.
turn in my emanation.
He does end his turn in your emanation.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
And that's a failure. Okay, so he takes 30 points, or 32?
32.
Damn. Okay, but he is still pretty healthy. These guys are
Oh
pretty
god,
tanky.
he's not bloodied yet? Oh no.
He is not bloodied now. Okay, Concussion's up.
I think Inclusion is going to disengage as a bonus action and then just dash 60 feet.
Okay. So he's
75 feet.
Oh yeah, 75 feet off map. Yeah, okay. Got it. I'll write that down.
And I'll just like place him up against the wall again.
All right. That brings us to Orcus next.
Orcus is not quite so fortunate as getting a triple dash, but he will disengage and then move 30 feet.
He can only move 50. Well, actually, at this point, yeah, it is. Oh, wait. That brings up a good question.
Yeah.
Off map at a certain point, the water stops flooding, so...
Where
yeah,
do you
I'd
want
say,
that to be? I guess I
I'd
would say that's
say-
completely up to you. And that, I think, might actually change my decisions. With Orcus,
Yeah.
at least.
I'd say 50 feet off map is probably no more water, so...
So
if
then
this is 20 feet
Concussion is,
distance-
like, right at...
Yeah, Concussion's
the water.
left the water, but Orcus is not. He's not going to be able to, and he's in difficult terrain.
Got it. Yeah, okay, so Orcus is actually just going to target this shark with an attack to see if he can kill it. Natural 1. Does a 14 hit, or is a natural 1 an auto failure for
A natural
combat?
one is an auto fail.
Ah. Unfortunate. He uses his extra attack. A 19?
That hits. How do you want to do it?
Okay. Chops the shark into pieces, and then he can only move 15 feet.
Okay, so then he's 35 feet off map, so he's 15 feet away from being on land.
He's almost there.
All right, that brings us to the second Chul, who's going to move into your emanation, but has enough movement to still make their attack against you. So they enter the space. How much damage do they take?
39.
Wow. Okay. Let's see if he succeeds. He does not. Okay, 39. But he's still not bloodied.
Oh my god.
And he's going to make 2 pincer attacks against you. You did take the dodge action, so it is going to be at disadvantage.
Okay, and he can reach me even though I'm 10 feet up?
Yeah, he has 10-foot reach.
Okay. And he's a large creature at that. Okay.
So attack with disadvantage, 16 to hit. His second attack, 20 to hit.
Okay. The dagger comes in clutch here as I use defensive duelist.
So yeah, the new defensive duelist.
Yeah.
I should explain because I've already approved this. Yeah, the rules are you need to be holding a finesse weapon, not wielding a finesse weapon. So you can still do it even if you're wild shaped.
Right. Yeah. And then they've also actually buffed defensive duelist. Now instead of it just being for one attack, it's all melee attacks until the start of your next turn. And I get to add my proficiency bonus, which is 5. So I'm now an owl with a 23 AC.
So the Chul with his giant 10-foot claw reaches out towards the owl. That's the tiny creature, 2 feet tall. And you parry it with your dagger. You parry their claw. And it does not hit you. Okay, that ends his turn.
So now they have to meet or beat a 23 with disadvantage.
So then that brings us to the next Chul, who is going to do the same thing. Get into your space, and he'll take some damage.
Oh, 18.
Ooh, not as much. Still something. 18.
Absolutely.
All right. And then he's going to make 2 pincer attacks against you.
Okay.
So the first one is a miss. The second one is a miss. All right, so that ends his turn.
Nice. Yeah, I'm just picturing there's like a sea of claws beneath me, and I'm just swooping in and out of them as they snap closed behind me.
This one, wait, did he have enough movement to... Because he can't end his turn in his friend's space. That's 20 feet. So you can move 5 feet forward, then 5 feet back. And he actually doesn't provoke an opportunity attack because you've used your reaction already. So
That's true.
All right, he does enter your emanation, though, so he also needs to take some damage. He'll make a save.
Whoa!
Oh my god, 41. Jesus.
That's 3
think
8s.
He's just barely not bloodied by that.
Wow.
All right, and he makes his 2 pincer attacks against you.
If only that 41 was on my turn so I could apply it to all of them.
That dodge is so good for you right now. You would be so screwed if you didn't have the dodge.
I mean, why do you think I dodged? God, I see a swarm of enemies. I'm like kind of out of movement. I'm not, yeah.
This guy does the same thing. He does have enough movement that he can get in, attack, and then get out.
Okay.
So another wisdom save that he needs to make. Failure. How much damage does he take? 36. All right.
Okay.
And 2 more pincer attacks.
Really. It's really not. It's not that. Carpet bombing is not a valid strategy. I mean, it really is a valid strategy, but like...
one of those pincer attacks should have been a natural 20, but because of the dodge...
Yes!
You survived. All right. That ends their turn. Top of the round, round 6. You're up.
So what I'm going to do here... It's a little bit whack. So once again, I don't provoke opportunity attacks. So that's 15, 20, 20 feet back, 25 to hit all of them. So then I still have 5 feet of movement, but we'll get to that in a minute.
All right, so 5 saves, and I'll do it from top to bottom, left to right. But it does not matter because they all failed, so they all take 25 damage?
Yep. 125 damage, no resources. It's not bad.
Okay, they're mainly all bloodied. The one in the top left is not, but the rest of them are.
And then I have 5 feet of movement. I'll just move at this diagonal, and then I'm going to use my action to dash. So this is 50 movement, and now I'm in the range of
that shark doesn't even need to make the save because he dies.
And then I can use the little last bit of my movement to also hit that shark. Okay.
And that's you moved 20 feet, right? This is 20 feet. You consider
Yes.
it? Okay. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So cool. Does that end your turn?
Yeah. That felt like a good turn.
All right. The Chul is up. He's gonna move to this spot. He's gonna move 15 feet. For some reason, I can't move him.
You weren't clicking on him. Yeah.
20. Okay. So 30, and then he's got to move 20, and then he can move 10 feet. So, but he'll do it like this. Okay. Ken Kujin is up. Oh, Ken Kujin's basically off map at this point because he's out of the water.
He's triple dashing away.
Yeah. Okay. So he's off map.
Yep.
That brings us to Orcus.
Or you know what? How about this? Can I have Concussion make 1 attack against this dude, and then use his bonus action?
I don't know if he's in range because he's.
Yeah, you're right. No, yeah, I'm triple dashing.
Okay. Orcus is up.
Orcus is going to move 15 feet with his movement, and then take the action to dash 30 feet, because I think he was right on the edge of the water, right?
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Okay, so he's now 90 feet away. All right, and Concussion is over 100 feet away. If you want them to be out of the combat, then you can just...
I would like them to be out of the combat. I think I've got this. The carpet bomb strategy, there's some merit to it, no question.
So then that brings us to the next Chul.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna say as I watch them go, fly, fools!
He's gonna, for the sake of my sanity, he's actually gonna ready an attack action.
Okay. Boo.
And this Chul is gonna do the same thing.
Oh God.
And this Chul is gonna do the same thing. And so is this Chul.
This is really tough for me, personally. This is really difficult.
All right, top of the round 7. Before you do anything,
I knew something was coming at round 7. Yeah. I caught that early stutter. I'm afraid what's going to happen.
You hear a draconic roar, and then you hear another, and then another, and then another.
Oh God! I'm fighting 5 dragons, guys. Wish me luck. It's over.
And a beast emerges in the temple, and it is going to roll for initiative.
I don't think I see. Where's the temple?
You don't see it.
Oh, okay.
You originally didn't see it.
Oh, but I see the chat.
Yeah, it is a Hydra. You would know it's a Hydra.
God.
Okay, you're up first, though. So you and the Chul are on this side of the map where it's 20 feet further away, but the other ones are all like in the quote-unquote like normal
Now see,
map.
the question is, do I use my action? I mean, I have to get within range of them to hit them with the emanation, and then they can hit me. That's tough. I think I'm gonna use the dodge here.
All right.
And then I'm gonna fly 40 feet that way, which is really 60 feet.
60 feet. Okay, so that hits all of them.
Yeah, I didn't move exactly perfectly to hit all of them. Let me change this up very slightly. 5 feet. 40 feet. And then I guess I did see him here, so I can hit him. So then,
yeah.
Let me just. There you go. Yeah. There you go. 38. Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll do top to bottom, left to right. Let's roll saves.
Let's see if I can get them all.
Fail.
Okay.
Fail.
We like to see it. We love to see.
Oh, is that a fail?
No. Or sorry, yes. I have an 18.
Yeah. All right. So 38 damage. Dead.
Oh.
Dead.
Yes.
Alive but bloodied.
Oh my God, the value. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Carpet
I didn't roll
bombing?
their attacks against you, but I think because you killed them instantly as they entered the space, then they died before they could ready the action. Though this one guy does get his attack against you.
I mean,
so let's see if he
you
hits.
did prepare the action. That's tough. I guess that would be completely up to you.
Yeah, he gets one attack. And he hits unless you use your reaction to do the thing.
I do use my reaction for
so he does not hit. So that ends their turn. Or sorry, that's your turn. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah. Let him enter my space.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Well, now the Hydra is up, and it is going to move. And it's going to dash to get here. That ends its turn. That brings us to the last Chul, and quite frankly, this Chul... Yeah, he's just gonna... I don't even know what this Chul's gonna do. He's gonna... Okay, I know exactly what the Chul's gonna do. Alright, he's gonna... Oh, he doesn't have enough movement is the only issue. Okay, he's gonna move 15 feet. Oh, I don't know if I can do that movement. So
yeah, I'm kind of actually blocking this pretty perfectly.
Damn, yeah, you are. Okay, so
It's all calculated.
okay, he's gonna ready an attack action because that's all he can do. That ends his turn.
And now, what turn is it?
It is your turn.
Yes, the totemic spirits seem deeply pleased by the current results, and I'll just 5 feet back.
Okay, he's dead.
Okay. And then here's the really fun part. What is the reach of the Hydra? Oh, how far did I just move?
You would not know without using your action to make a
25.
nature check on the Hydra.
So I've moved 45 feet, or 40 feet.
Okay, so the Hydra needs to make the save.
Or take 33. That's a fail.
He takes 33.
And then I will move 20 feet away.
So as he takes 33 damage, you see that one of the totems completely shreds one of his heads, and he's going to lose a head. So a head drops off, so he only has 4 heads now.
Whoa, okay.
All right. Do you do anything else?
I don't really know I'm just gonna move away to see
You're dashing.
what happens next. Yeah.
All right.
Do I want to use all my? Yeah. I just moved 64 feet away.
On the Hydra's turn, he is going to dash towards you. And as he's doing so, you see in the spot where you destroyed one of his heads, 2 more takes its place. And he now has 6 heads, and he regenerates a little bit of health.
Oh my god,
right.
he gains back 20 health.
Well, you're not supposed to see the exact number, but he gains back a lot of health.
Okay. You're right.
That ends his turn, though, so you're up.
Okay, let's really abuse flyby here. 35 feet. Well, how far away am I? Oh yeah, this is 20 feet. Oh,
He fails the save.
29 damage.
29 damage. And another head falls off.
Okay. And then I still have 40 feet of movement. So I'll go straight over here. And I'm going to use this Starry Wisp. So I'm going to just command another one of the totems to launch themselves at the Hydra. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does hit, yeah.
And then 13 damage.
Whatever damage is that?
Radiant.
Okay, so it takes full damage. Okay, cool.
I see, so damage matters. I must
yes.
find the damage that matters.
All right, does that end your turn?
Oh, I think I have a good idea. Okay, yeah, continue.
It is now the Hydra's turn, and it is going to move its movement speed towards you. And you are out of its reach still. Okay, so it has to dash to get to you.
And is there like
oh
a
my god,
cliff
then it enters
here?
your freaking thing. Okay, it's gonna ready its attack to hit you. Let me actually read how a feature works. You might get multiple.
Oh boy.
Yes. Oh, damn it. This feature is... I'll show it to you because it doesn't come into play. Listen to this. So it's...
For each head to hat... Oh god.
But it doesn't work for readied attacks. It only works for opportunity attacks, so you're immune because of flyby. But can you imagine? Okay, he still does ready. He readies 1 bite attack on you. And at the end of his turn, 2 more heads take the space where he had lost that last one, and he regains some hit points.
This may take longer than I... this may become a bit
Start
of
of round 10. So that's a minute that your spell's been up.
Okay, good to know. 15 feet closer. Am I...
Makes this...
He's within his range.
He fails. Yeah, if your emanation is within 10 feet of him, then oh my
42.
god. Jesus Christ. Okay, he loses a head at that.
What? It's only 42 damage. Come on.
But
now.
you do trigger his readied action.
And bruh, I forgot to.
That's a miss.
Okay.
All right. Well.
And how much movement
shucks.
did I just use?
I think you used 15. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use an extra 20. And I'm gonna make the assumption that this is like the Hercules story, and that it's fire that's important here. So I'm gonna make one claw attack against this boy. Let's see if it hits. A 21.
Wow, with a +3, you got. Oh yes, that does hit.
1 radiance damage.
What? Okay. 1
And-
damage.
13 extra radiant damage, so 14 radiant and 3 fire damage.
And 3 fire damage. Someone was a Percy Jackson nerd growing up.
What? No. And then I'm gonna just 40 feet.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Well, his turn is up. He is going to dash towards you and then ready an attack. And because he took fire damage, he does not regenerate a head.
Yes. The Percy Jackson books are paying off. It may have taken.
All right.
It may have taken a decade, but. And
You're
this,
up top of the round.
This is extra easy. I just fly in.
He makes the save, fails. How much damage does he take?
33.
Oh my God. Okay. He loses a head.
And I think you said there's a prepared attack.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Thank you for reminding me. There's a prepared attack.
Yeah.
A miss.
Yes.
That's the ultimate player flex. It's like, yeah, there was an attack. It misses.
Well, now I get to make an attack of my own. Does a 22 hit?
I don't even understand how, yes. How are you rolling so good with the owl, bro? But yes, that does hit.
I think I rolled a 17, an 18, and a 19 for each of the attacks. Wow. Well, 1 radiance damage.
1 radiant.
And then, this is hilarious.
6 radiant. And 1 fire. That 1 fire does matter.
And then I moved 10 feet, so I might as well move 50 feet over here.
All right. This strategy, I think it's working for the Hydra. I think he's going to get you one of these days.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's got you on the ropes. You're running away. He's going to ready his action to attack you.
You're right. You're right. You're so right.
That brings the top of the round. You're up. Oh my god, and he almost succeeded too. Sorry, I just assumed that you were going to do the same thing.
Yeah, come on now. Do you really think I'm so one-dimensional? I am one-dimensional, you know me too well.
He loses a head.
Oh, he's still not dead though?
He's still not dead. He's very bloodied, but he's still not dead.
Yikes, man. And then I think he can reach me 10 feet.
Yes. He gets you.
And then let me double check how far I just moved.
This is the death of you.
10. Surely.
Let's go. Oh, no, that just barely misses.
But then I parry it 23.
You parry the Hydra. The Hydra lunges at you with its 4 remaining heads, and you, one at a go, parry it with your dagger as you're flourishing around him.
Yep. I like this plan. And then, I'm next to him, so let's just hit him with a 4. Oh.
Yes, you finally miss. Good.
Shucks. Well, I guess I'm 50 feet away now.
And that brings us to the Hydra's turn, and it may be his last. He moves, readies an action. At the end of his turn, he does regrow 2 heads.
Wait,
and
but
regains
is
his
it?
hit points.
Oh, yeah.
And now it is the start of your turn, round 13.
And I'm gonna do something unexpected and not one-dimensional. I'm gonna move in and him.
So the most expected thing. Okay, let's see if he survives.
34.
He dies.
Okay.
You have won round 1 of the Gauntlet, map 1.
Okay, and then I'll just scoot over here in 1 turn.
Okay, yeah, you're out of initiative though. Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right. So that ends map 1, and we'll move you to map 2. And we're back. We're on map 2 now. We spoke a little off screen, and because the map distances they're 3,000 feet away, with a 60-foot fly speed, Mr. Dungeon's able to get to this second map with still 4 minutes left on his Conjure Woodland Being spell, but he has to leave his allies behind. So he is agreeing to that trade-off. He wants to keep concentration on his spell, but
tough.
he does not have his allies.
It's a tough choice, but it's just, I feel like with this spell, it's just too good of a strat to give up. And it is a
I mean, they didn't really
spell slot.
and they didn't do a lot for you in the first map.
They
so
really
like,
didn't.
Yeah. But who knows? Who knows what will happen in this map?
That's true. So I pass over them. I get here. I move in, and also this is a great reason for being an owl. 120-foot dark vision.
Yes, so you see a spectral figure, a wraith, but it also sees you, and because you're not stealthy at all with your giant aura, initiative is rolled. All right.
Oh, I'm not first. Oh God.
Yeah.
And I don't have any allies to swap with.
Is it adding your alert proficiency though?
Oh my
to the
God.
Initiative?
It's probably not.
It didn't add it before, when I had to re-add your token.
Okay.
But actually, we can check. Yeah, it's only adding 1.
So then I'm second in the initiative.
So what is your
5.
actual initiative then?
17. Okay.
So a wraith
goofy.
goes first.
I got
a wraith
distracted
goes first
with the rotate feature.
And it is going to use its 60-foot fly speed to
not quite
move
reach
there.
me. There must be
55
walls.
feet. And yeah, it's going to... Okay, we have a problem. All right, what does the wraith want to do here?
Houston, we have a problem.
Okay. It's gonna ready an attack action against you.
You know what?
That brings us to...
It did something. And I did see it just like between shadows, yeah, so it's not like hidden from me or anything.
Yeah, you know it's there.
Okay. Good. And it is my turn?
It is your turn, yeah.
Okay. I would use 10 feet, or 25.
It is important to note the
30.
ceilings here are 20 feet high, so that's your limit.
Oh, okay. Do you mind if I redo my movement?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I would like to fly 10 feet over the wraith instead of 10 feet to the right. If that's at all possible.
Yeah. So you're 10 feet up in the air?
Yeah.
Or I guess 15 feet up in the air because the wraith is like 5 feet tall.
Yeah. So then let's just think about that logically. So that's 20 feet to do that, right? I move 5 feet to the right and 15 feet up, or do I only move 10 feet up?
You only move 10 feet up because you're already occupying
so
that like
15
5-foot
feet.
cube. Yeah.
This is 30 feet. 50 feet.
Okay, so the wraith makes a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Success.
15 damage.
Only takes 15 points of damage.
30 shots. And then I have 10 more feet of movement, so I'll move over here, and then I will dash. I still have to cover some verticality here, don't I?
No. We'll just call it like 20 feet for the whole map, just for simplicity.
Okay.
Okay, so this Wraith also needs to make the save. That's a failure. They take 30 damage.
20 feet. And I think I have just enough to also hit this Wraith over here with how much movement? Let's see. I use 60 and then I just use 45. Oh, so I still have 15 feet of movement. Okay. I'll plop over here.
All right, does that end your turn?
Yeah, and you roll for all 3 Wraiths?
Yeah. All right, this central Wraith is going to fly towards you. He has enough movement to get to you.
Okay. Oh, all right.
He does enter your emanation on a different turn, so he needs to make a save. Fails, but he's still alive, just very bloodied. And he's going to make a life drain attack against you.
Oh, God.
That misses. Does he have extra attack? He does not, so that ends his turn.
Wow, really?
Yeah, that brings us to the next Wraith, who's going to do the same thing, fly up towards you. And he'll also enter the space, so he needs to make a save on his turn. Okay, it fails. He's very bloodied as well, but he's also going to make an attack against you. A 24 to hit.
Oh.
I think that gets you.
And that beats my parry. I should have imposed disadvantage with a luck point. It's fine. It's fine.
All right, your owl form takes 15 points of damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Come on now. I get to use... I have to use the con of the owl. No.
We just paused to look up a bunch of rules, but he does need to make the saving throw or have his actual hit point maximum reduced by 15, and he gets to use his own Constitution saving throw. It's either his or the creature he's wild shaped into, whichever one is higher.
Yeah, and it's not a huge difference, but a -1 versus a +1, that could be the difference.
Let's see if it mattered. It did not matter.
Okay, well,
all right.
All the rules, lawyering for nothing. Oh, I could have given myself advantage. Okay, so how much? I lose 15 permanent hit points, right?
Yeah, 15 permanent hit points.
That is very tough. I have noted that down on my regular one, although I don't know why my regular AC says 24. Oh, it's the parry feature that's also active. And then you've already applied it to the owl. Okay. That sucked. So that, you know what that was? That was most of my precast aid right there. Yikes.
All right. Cool. So that does end round 1 of combat. Round 2, the Wraith from the first round, his ready to action did not get taken because you moved. And dang, he can hit you, but then he has to enter your space. Wait, how much movement did he just use? Yeah, 50. Oh, but you're up 20 feet. Okay, so he is also just going to ready an action to attack you.
And let's give the DM props here for dealing with verticality for like the entire fight.
It is your turn now.
Well, this should be not too difficult if I just... There's a wall in the way, you said. So I use 5 feet to get here, and then 5 feet to get here.
He makes a wisdom save.
or takes 36.
He takes 36.
And then we just move 5.
He is bloodied. Okay, and these guys, it doesn't matter if they pass or fail, they're gonna die, so they die.
Oh, that's pretty convenient. I think I will then... Do I go for the... 2d10 plus 1d8 is not that much better than 3d8. So I'm just going to use Starry Wisp. Does the 13 hit?
A 13 meets it, beats it.
12 damage.
With 16 hit points left, he is still up.
Oh my god. Okay. And I've used 10 feet of movement, so just to frustrate him, I'm gonna move 40 feet over here.
Okay. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
That brings us to the Winter Wolf's turn.
What?
So, unbeknownst to you,
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
There is a assassin and Winter Wolf that are riding into combat to try and kill you. They know that you are coming, and they've been sent to stop you. So, the assassin is riding the wolf. The wolf on its turn is going to dash. All right, so the wolf dashes to get to you. That is its turn. Bring us to the assassin, who's going to level a shot with her light crossbow at you.
I think, just judging from the word assassin, I think I'm going to impose disadvantage on that attack.
Okay. Okay, so she makes a crossbow attack with disadvantage. That is a miss. All right, that ends her turn.
Let's see, is it a miss because
I think she's...
It was a miss because of the lucky. Let's go!
Okay, she sees the aura, and she's not dumb, so she's going to get off the mount. I think that uses half of your movement.
Although I guess I could have used my reaction for that.
So she's going to move then 5,
Here,
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, I just realized something. Okay. I don't think the assassin has dark vision in this map is in darkness.
Oh
but also
my god.
She lit a torch because she wouldn't be attacking you blind. So she lit a torch. So she's got vision out to 40 feet. Wait, does the wolf also not have dark vision?
No, wolves have dark vision.
Not winter wolves, apparently.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's so funny. Okay, well, the wolf is blind, but she has a torch.
So then wait, that attack would have been a disadvantage anyways, because I'm...
It would have been a disadvantage anyways. No, she has the light. She has the light. So she...
But now I know that if I just get out of the range...
She cannot see you, yeah. But she can still target you. She just have disadvantage.
That's true. But disadvantage is very good when you can parry things. Oh, I guess I can't parry the non-ranged attacks. That is actually a big trade-off. Which do you think is better? Do you think it would be better to take like the wolves, possibly the wolf and assassin attacks, and stay close? Or, nah, I'm gonna just jump in, jump out. I don't provoke opportunity attacks.
Wraith moves to the wolf and readies an attack. That ends its turn, bringing us to your turn.
I see. So, what I don't see is the other assassin. So let's just start by moving like so.
Okay.
So that's 10 feet.
So the Wraith dies. The Winter Wolf.
Well, I need to move down for the Winter Wolf, I guess. So I'll spend 5 feet of movement to get within range of the Winter Wolf. Oh no, I don't actually, because it's a large creature, huh?
Well, if you are 20 feet up, so you do need to move down like 5 feet.
Well, think about this. It's on the ground. It's 10 feet tall, right? Because it's a large creature. My emanation is 10 feet.
Well,
so that's
it's a large
total.
creature, but it's not 10 feet tall. Like it's 10 feet long.
Got
you know
it.
what I mean? Like it's a
it.
wolf. Yeah.
Got it,
So
got
it's
it,
not
got
like yeah.
Okay. I will move down, and it takes 34.
Yep. It takes 34 damage.
I spot the assassin. So I just used 20 movement. So I'll casually use another 20 movement.
Okay, she needs to make the whiz save. That's a failure, so she takes
34
damage.
And
they're both looking pretty weak.
How much movement did I just use? God, I ask that way too often. 25. So I've used 40 movement. And screw it, I'm just gonna use the remaining 20 movement to go over here. And then I'm just gonna dash 60 feet.
And you leave her view. All right.
I can still see her though. That 100.
That brings us to the Winter Wolf. Now the Winter Wolf may not be able to see.
Are you gonna add like a little light source?
Oh yeah, I added a light source. Yeah.
Oh, you
it's
did?
Just on your end, you can't see it. Yeah.
Oh.
You can see like the colors added on your side, I think.
Oh, how far does a torch reach?
20 feet bright, 20 feet dim.
Ah,
So
I
40
do
feet.
see the difference. It's because it's stone. It's playing with it. Like, there's very little color for the map anyways.
20 feet, and it can get another 20 feet, and it hears where you are, and it's going to use its cold breath on
boy.
you.
Okay.
So,
And once again, I
Yeah,
get to
15
use
foot
my
cone.
save, which is
rotate.
way better. Or I guess it's
Yeah,
about
I
the
think
same.
You're definitely hit by the 15-foot cone. Okay. Yes, you need to make a dex save. Wow, okay, that meets it, beats it.
Nice! Nice!
Okay. You still take, though, 13 reduced to 6 points of cold damage. Alright. So that brings us to the assassin's turn. She moves, and she's going to ready a shot with her longbow.
Ooh.
That brings us to the top of the round. You're up.
Well, moving 5 feet forward is kind of free.
Alright, so the wolf makes a wisdom saving throw.
And fails.
He is still up with 2 hit points.
No! Then you know what? Maybe you shouldn't have given me that information. Because I'm just gonna back up 15 feet, and I'm going to use... Yeah, it does a 21 hit.
And he's also blind at the moment, so like I think you'd have advantage on that, but you know, it's you kill him anyways. It doesn't matter. Yeah, the wolf was barely standing. Its little legs were shaking as you fly up to it, and then you just take a step back and just kill it.
Nice. Yeah, and I'm gonna stay where I am. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I used my action.
That ends your turn. Bring us to the assassin who did not get to fire her shot off at you because you never came into her sight. So she's going to this time move.
Heard the wolf,
10,
heard
15,
her
20,
faithful
25, 30.
companion die.
Yes, she can see you. All right. And she's going to take a shot at you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But with disadvantage, right? No.
Nope, she just can hit you.
I'm going to use a luck point, actually, so it is disadvantage.
All right. What is the range on a luck point?
That's actually an excellent question.
Yeah.
I think it's just any attack, but let's find out. It's just when a creature rolls a d20 for an attack roll against you.
Okay, well, that's what's happening now. So, so rolling at you with disadvantage. That is an 11. And a natural 20. It mattered so much, that luck point. Oh my god. That luck point mattered. You don't even know. She would have done so much damage. Okay, that ends her turn. That brings us to your turn.
Oh my god. Yeah, no. The value. The luck points are paying off.
It is your turn. Top of the round.
Okay. Awesome. Well, 30 feet.
All right.
28 damage.
She takes half. 14. She succeeded. She is bloodied, though.
Okay. Well, she can have fun languishing there. I'm gonna move 90 feet over here.
Okay.
Yeah, then I end my turn.
Okay, she's up.
Yeah,
She's gonna move.
She moves in the direction, takes a wild shot, it misses. And then
Wait, did I stop her movement early?
a storm moves past her. She gets brutally battered.
Oh, you're just barely out of her sight. Okay, she sees your aura, but she doesn't see you. She readies an attack for if she sees you.
Well,
That ends her turn. Bring us top
here's
of the
the
round.
funny
You're up.
part. This is why you really should not give ranged attacks to druids, because I'm not moving. I'm just gonna use Starry Burst or Starry Wisp. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does not hit. She dodges out of the way. She does a roll. She does an Elden Ring roll. You're the final boss in an Elden Ring fight for her.
I think I'll shy away from the light then. I'll just move 15
Ooh,
feet.
looks like you're cornered.
So it would seem.
All right, does that end your turn?
Man, that's actually so tough. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. Oh, I did not mean to go that far back. My bad. So yeah, it passes by her 3 times, so she's dead. No, I'm kidding. And then yeah, I'm gonna do a flyby maneuver.
Wait,
here.
where were you originally at the start of the turn?
Here.
That's where you started the turn?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because she readied her attack on you. Yeah. Oh, okay.
So I took a shot and it missed. And I have a general question on how quickly... with the way you worded it, the second I'm in her sight, you fire.
Yeah.
So then, man, luck points are long rest, eh?
They are.
And I think I'm gonna need them. I'm just gonna risk it here. So I use my move to get nice and close.
All right, so you're within 5 feet of her, or are you?
Yeah, but I feel like with how you worded the...
Well, she takes the shot off before, but do you end your turn within 5 feet of her?
No, I will go 10 feet up.
Okay. Okay, so she enters your... first she's going to take a shot at you, because that actually might matter. That might drop you out of your form if she hits you, so...
And that would be
she's gonna
really tough.
Roll to hit. Flat roll. Dirty 20 to hit.
And I can't parry non-melee attacks, so that does hit.
All right. So you take 6 points of piercing damage, and I'll apply that to you.
Okay.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Luckily, with my con, very balanced. 19.
Okay, that is a success. So you take 20 reduced to 10 points of poison damage.
Oh,
you're still in the form. You're so lucky, just barely.
So let's just go through what the owl has been hit with. Parried a large nest of claws, outmaneuvered a hydra, and then has gotten hit directly with
by a wraith,
a cone of cold, and a poisoned crossbow shot. And the owl is going strong.
All right. So she does enter, or you enter her space. So she makes a wisdom saving throw. She fails it. How much damage does she take?
33.
How do you want to do it?
I get
as she
pierced.
fires her last shot of her life at you.
I get pissed. I get hit. It's like broken a wing, kind of, or like injured a wing. I can still fly, but it's not comfortable. And I just command the totems change color a little bit. They go from like a green to kind of a greenish red as I command them to attack, and it's just there's really nothing left except for splatters of blood.
And you have successfully beaten this room. Everyone is dead. And after about...
And I'll just limp over here pretty much in my owl form.
After about 3 minutes, you'll lose your spell. And your allies also are able to catch up with you.
5 hit points, huh?
All right, so they catch up. They're jogging along. They walk in to see there's some dead specters. Kenkuja doesn't have any dark vision. So does he have a torch?
Oh, yeah, I have 3 bullseye lanterns, and I can show you. I gave it to them in advance, but.
Oh yeah, I believe you. So is that 30 feet bright and dim?
Where is it? Well, either way, I have it on my character sheet. But.
A bullseye lantern, right? Let me just double check that.
Yeah. While you do that, I will. I mean.
Oh, it has 60 feet.
And
oh,
you know what?
It's a cone.
And here's the thing, my friend. It is not on their character sheet, and while I do have 2 bullseye lanterns on mine, I'm in my wild shape.
You meant to give it to them?
I'm in my wild shape, though.
Oh, okay. Okay, so then they don't have anything then.
So Conclusion is just moving through here blindly. But Orcus is next, kind of guiding him.
All right.
So Conclusion sees nothing, just hears the sounds of an empty tomb. Orcus looks around at the large wolf corpse up on the dais and the 3 dead wraiths over in the corner.
All right, so as you guys all settle in and are with each other, you hear something coming from one of the tombstones here in this chamber. You see a ghostly form of a woman. She floats towards you, and as you guys get ready on guard, she puts her hands up like she means no harm. And she says, "I was once a spirit that lived here in peace until these outsiders came and desecrated our graves. Thank you for defeating them. You are very brave."
Yes, it was no easy battle. I was ambushed in the middle of it. If only we could know more about what had infiltrated this place. Who can turn undead against me? Well, for now I am tired, and I would like to rest.
She kind of stops you from resting here, and she says, "These are sacred stones here. Outsiders are not permitted. But since you are of the temple grounds, perhaps I could make an exception. And I need you to make a persuasion check to see if you can actually short rest here."
And that's... Shucks. The owl, not proficient with persuasion. Orcus is going to kind of tell her a little bit about what he witnessed in the first room and how brave and strong I was. Well, Conclusion is going to kind of back him up, and he's going to use his help bonus action on me. So it's a -1 to my persuasion, but it's at advantage and with a d6. Oh, didn't add the d6. Oh,
it didn't matter. She just looks at you and the 2 outsiders, and she says, "Yes, I'm sure you were very brave, but you still cannot rest in these sacred grounds. Unless you bring me something of value in the next room. There is a sacred relic that has been lost to the ages. If you can find it for me, then I would also allow you to rest here safely. But be warned, there are dangerous creatures in the next room."
If it is a holy artifact I must acquire, then so be it.
All right, so we're back. We've moved to map 3. So after defeating the wraiths and the assassin and their wolf, you've moved to the catacombs even further, and you are looking for a relic that may get you a safe short rest. And you're also just trying to progress. So, what do you do? What's your marching order?
I think I'm gonna be first. And as I am unsure, I guess I'll move a little bit forward. 20 feet forward. Do I see anything?
No, you do not.
Oh God. Where are they? Okay, wait. If I go 20 feet right here, then I can snap a peek. Oh, it's... Okay, so I've moved 40 feet.
And
Dog.
don't move anymore because
Oh.
you are suddenly attacked by an invisible creature. Does an 18 hit?
Are we rolling initiative?
Well, first
Yes.
you're getting attacked.
I'd like to... Oh, it's a melee attack? I parry it.
Do you have to see the attack to parry it? I just rolled again for advantage sake. Do you have to see the attack to parry it?
That's an excellent question. I doubt it, though. I think the trigger condition is when you are hit with a melee attack. If you're holding a finesse weapon and another creature hits you with a melee attack, you can take a reaction to add your proficiency bonus to your armor class.
Nice, and I rolled again with advantage. That's a 22, so you just barely dodge. You parry the invisible poltergeist's forceful slam.
Let's go.
All right, but yeah, with that, roll for initiative. All right, with that, we can begin combat. So round 1, you hear creatures in the room begin to move around. And
Oh, God.
this creature is
I
going
wish
to...
I had taken the dodge action on my turn when I was moving. It's too late for that now.
One creature moves. Another creature... Oh, I guess you would see small... Would you see small lights in this room flittering about? And then it gets snuffed out. The light.
Right.
And you hear a creature coming close. But it is also invisible.
I sense an attack incoming. I'm like spinning wildly around with my dagger out, just waiting for the moment.
You're up. What do you do?
I'm gonna trust in my parrying ability, and I'm going to cast Moonbeam
Okay.
on myself, pretty much, just like directly on top of me. And then it's a 5-foot radius. So I'll make the little effect. And I have like a simple, this feels a little goofy. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that where you place it?
Nice.
Or do you move it? All right.
That.
So that does hit one creature.
Oh, nice. And I should have mentioned what level I cast that at, because I'm casting it at 5th level.
Oh, okay.
I think I did, but I can't remember if I did or did not.
As long as
So
you
let
subtract
me-
the spell slot on your sheet.
Yeah, let's go over here. Moonbeam. 5th level. Cast. Yep. Okay, good. So that is now expended.
All right, so is it a con save that the creature needs to make?
Yes. Yes.
That is a failure.
That was odd. Save macro. 6. 18 damage. Wow, that's incredibly low rolled.
They're still alive. Is there any secondary
Wow.
effect if they're in the light?
They get unpolymorphed.
Okay, they are not currently polymorphed. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Anything else?
Does that end your turn?
Yes, and it is radiant, if that matters.
It does not.
I think... Do I dare take the opportunity attack? I do. I'm gonna just move 40 feet back here.
Oh, you don't take opportunity attacks because you're an owl with flyby.
Oh my god, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
I also forgot. I was about to hit you, but yeah.
Goofy me. Okay, continue.
Well, no.
So now there's just a moonbeam.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is another creature who is going to turn invisible and then take their turn. And that brings us to another creature. It will turn invisible and then take their turn.
And I should note this. If the creature passes through or enters the emanation, or not the emanation, the cylinder, then it does trigger.
Okay, if they pass through.
Again. Yeah. If they really if they touch it in any way. Oh, I guess they can just pass through it safely, huh? Can they?
Can they pass through it or no?
No. When it enters or ends its turn there.
All right. Huh. Shoot. Okay, the poltergeist is going to risk it. It's going to move. It has to pass through your thing. 1 square. So, con save.
Yep, or 25.
Let's see if he passes. Okay, well, it wasn't worth the risk because he dies.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, all right. Orcus is up.
value then, god. Huh? What's going on? And then, like, just prepares an action to throw a javelin.
Okay. Wait, what is he preparing his action?
If they
on?
If they see an enemy.
Okay.
Which may or may not happen. It looks like everything's invisible on this.
So if they see an enemy, they'll throw a javelin?
Yeah.
Okay. So that brings us to the next unseen attacker's turn. Oh, wait, what is the move speed on these guys? Okay, perfect. They're going to dash. That ends their turn. Next unseen attacker. All right, perfect. They move into place, and they're going to take their telekinetic thrust attack on you, the owl. And if you are a medium or smaller creature, you are tiny.
Which I definitely am.
I need you to make a strength check against the poltergeist, a charisma check.
Well, strength, I will admit, is not my forte. It's a save.
No, it's a strength check. Funnily enough, you actually succeed.
Same.
They only rolled a 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, luck of the draw. I get pushed, but I flap my wings.
They rip out the poisoned arrow in your wing, but don't manage to grab you. All right, that ends their turn. Conclusion's up.
Conclusion's going to blindly fire a shot down the hallway. I don't really have a target to hit specifically, so I guess I'll just... Oh my god. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter that they're invisible, because Conclusion cannot...
Yeah, it's going to be disadvantage no matter what.
20 with disadvantage.
Wow. Well, who's... Okay, just firing at what? Just the closest thing?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, roll your damage.
7. Magical piercing.
All right. You hit something in this area.
Okay. I see just like a floating arrow.
Yeah, the floating arrow. All right.
Okay.
That brings us to the next unseen attacker's turn. They move. They move. They dash. They continue to dash. That ends their turn. Bringing us to the last unseen attacker. They move. They move. And they're gonna ready a attack, a telekinetic thrust. And that'll end their turn. Bringing us to top of the round, round 2.
Okay.
Another invisible creature moves ever closer towards you. And it makes it to you. And it is going to make an attack with advantage. Does break its invisibility.
Oh.
You see it's a will-o-wisp.
God. No.
And that's a miss. Even with the advantage, that's a miss. That ends the will-o-wisp's turn.
I gotta tell you, the owl is just very, very mobile. You know what I mean? It's very hard to hit an owl.
Okay, there's nothing bad happens if a creature starts its turn in the moonbeam, right? It's only if it enters it, right? It's like Conjure Woodland Beings.
Yes.
Okay, so 10. Okay, another creature. Oh, I guess since the will-o-wisp is now visible, Orcus gets his ready attack against that one will-o-wisp.
Oh, thank you so much for reminding me.
Yeah. Is that a natural
There's a
20?
natural-
Okay. A natural 20 hits. Roll your damage.
Not. Oh, I rolled normal. Oopsies. So just add 1 to that number. 10.
Wait, you rolled. Oh, okay, yeah, so just 1. So just 10, so 5 damage. All right.
Oh, they have resistance?
They do have resistance, yeah.
I see.
All right. Oh, yeah, so I'm attacking you. So another creature is going to attack you with advantage, breaking their invisibility.
Oh, and this one's almost dead already.
And another 17 with advantage. Okay, it also misses.
I do a little
This
Fortnite
owl-
dance. I'm kidding.
Dude, this owl is carrying. My God. Okay, you're up now.
So, I'm going to use my action to move the moonbeam 60 feet
Okay.
back towards us.
Okay, so stop it right there. Stop it right there. I need to make a saving throw.
Okay. And that's just 24. That's a failure.
A 16 fails. Okay, so you've killed this poltergeist. Okay, continue moving it.
Oh.
Why don't you stop
15
right there? Why don't you stop right there?
Oh, God.
A 20.
That's a success.
How much damage is it on a...
12 damage. 12.
All right, they're still up but bloodied. All right, continue moving it. That's okay. Stop it. All right, that poltergeist dies. All right, continue.
Just in case there's a creature on that corner.
There was
piece right
not.
there.
There was not. You don't get anything else. There's nothing else invisible, just say, so you can move it. Now that guy needs to make the save. He dies, and this will-o-wisp doesn't even need to make the save. He has so few hit points, he would die anyways. All right.
And I think let's do a simple measurement here. Because I took it from here, so that's 15 feet. And then I also dragged it up here. So that's 20 feet. So I still have 25 feet. So I think I'm going to force them to move through it. So I'll just... Yeah, perfect. Just gonna move it right there.
Okay, cool.
Bonus action? I do nothing.
Okay. That brings us to a Will-O-Wisp's turn. My God. You have screwed them. He's got to move through. Can he live?
That depends if he makes the save or not, my friend.
You see a Will-O-Wisp pitter out. It dies. All right.
It gets temporarily illuminated by the.
Now, this Will-O-Wisp is safe, and it can make its attack with you with advantage. So he's going to do so.
Oh.
Breaks his invisibility. That one started its turn in your thing, by the way.
Got it. It didn't end its turn in it by chance.
Did not end its turn. Just started its turn. A 24 to hit. We finally hit the owl.
That definitely will end up breaking me out of the owl shape.
9 damage. Yeah, so you subtract 5 from owl, and you are no longer an owl.
Are you sure? It says 2d8, but it was a natural 20.
Oh, it was a natural 20? I missed that. Oh my God, sorry. Yeah, no, I'll just roll 2 more d8.
Me throwing my own best interest.
No. Thanks for that. I missed the crit. Yeah. So /R 2d6.
2d8.
2d8. Yeah, you're right. 10 more damage, so 19 points of damage. So yeah, you take, how much is that in your base form?
Yikes. So I take 14 damage in my base form.
All right. The Will-O-Wisp did something for its brethren. Oh,
ouch.
You wouldn't by chance remember what your initiative was, because now you're out of it. You were after 2 wisps, I remember that, but those wisps are dead, so.
Okay.
You are the top of initiative, yeah.
There's not a lot left in this combat.
There's not. All right. Oh, that was its turn.
Oh, and I have to do a con save.
You do.
Oh,
con save to maintain.
Do you think the con save would be before or after the wild shape?
It would be... That's a great question. After the wild shape. It would be after the wild shape.
Okay, so it's substantially more difficult for me to succeed. And let me...
Well, I guess... Wait, is this a specific feature you're trying to use? What is the feature?
Yeah, so while I'm in my wild shape, I get to add my wisdom modifier to my concentration saves.
Can you read the feature specifically?
Increased toughness from improved circle forms at level 6. You can add your wisdom modifier to your constitution saving throws, but it has the pre-thing of while in wild shape form, you gain the following benefits.
Yeah, no, I'm going to say because you take the damage first and it drops you out of wild shape, then you make the concentration save, I think, is how I'm going to rule it.
Okay, that's fair. Thought I'd ask. I do get advantage for being a warcaster, but I don't know if that'll be any help.
Yeah, that does succeed.
Nice.
All right, that ends the Wisp's turn, bringing us to the next Wisp.
And functionally, with the aid I've cast, I've only taken 9 damage this game.
This Wisp will wait. It's going to ready its action. All right, Orcus is up.
T3, attack, 25.
That hits. 8 damage to the Wisp. It's still up.
Okay. Attack normal.
Okay. Oh, well, it's dead. You don't need to roll the damage. It is dead.
Okay. And I will nod my head at Orcus, who's looking monumentally proud for killing this wisp. And I'll just give him like a little pat on the back, like, good job, buddy. You did good there.
All right. Does that end his turn?
Yeah.
That brings us to Poltergeist, who's going to move. All right. He sees the 3 of you, and does the Poltergeist
shimmering
know who
cylinder.
The threat is? I'm going to roll /RD3. Okay, he's going to target Orcus and telekinetically grab him and pull him closer. So I need him to make a strength check.
Okay.
Okay, these guys aren't rolling very well. That ends his turn.
And I'm rolling very well.
Okay, that brings us to Conclusion, who is blind.
Ah! It's just gonna fire into the darkness.
Okay. Just trying to hit the nearest thing. Yeah, roll with disadvantage. That misses the nearest thing.
Got it.
All right. If that ends, does that end his turn?
Yeah.
The next poltergeist is up. It's gonna move, and it is going to also see who it targets. Conclusion. It's going to grab Conclusion and try to telekinetically shunt him. He needs to make a strength check. Yes, he has gotten.
Oh.
All right. So, he is going to be pulled 30 feet up. Or sorry, the roof is only 20 feet up, so he's going to be moved 20 feet up and 10 feet back. And as he moves, he's going to be slammed into the wall. So he's going to take 3d6, and he's going to take 2d6 as he falls down. So that's 5d6.
That's really tough.
He takes 23 points of bludgeoning
damage. Oh god. My boy is not that tanky. You want me to apply that? Or do you go?
Oh, I'll do it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That ends that poltergeist's turn.
Conclusion is not feeling so good.
To your turn, Anuga.
Well, you see, I'm going to move forward 15 feet over here. And I'm going to use my bonus action to wild shape into a wolf. A dire wolf, to be more specific.
Okay.
Boop!
All right.
And then I will use my action to just kind of move the moonbeam along the corridor here. 10, 15, 20.
Oh, wait, sorry. I'm updating the initiative of the wolf.
Oh, okay.
So where did you... Sorry, can you just show me where you moved it again?
You know what? I can do this in a slightly better manner. 5 feet this way.
Okay, that hits... Let me roll.
24.
Constitution save. That wisp dies.
And let me...
This guy also needs to make a check.
Let me move this just a little bit so I can...
This guy
delete.
dies.
Give you concentrating. I'll just move you back here. What am I doing next? Let's see here.
You're removing the moon thing. You killed two. You killed the last wisp, a poltergeist.
I just want to do that.
Do you move it? Does it move through this space?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, then this guy also needs to make the save. And you have ended combat.
Okay. Once again, for some reason, the wolf doesn't have dark vision, but absolutely does in reality.
But yeah, the new wolf stat block has dark vision, right?
Yeah.
All right. So now that you've ended combat, what are you doing?
So time to use.
You were tasked to find a relic if you wanted to save short rest.
Right.
So I don't know
I'm
if you
gonna
want to.
delete this wolf token real quick and just add back the one that I have with dark vision. I mean, I'm gonna keep concentrating on this just in case we get jumped again.
Okay.
I doubt anything's gonna happen, but like, who knows? And I think I'm gonna just send it down this hallway, and I'm just gonna like follow along directly behind it.
All right, as you're moving along the hallway, make an investigation check.
Okay. I love being able to use my investigation.
All right.
I really rolled an 11.
You do
That's
not find the
crazy.
relic as you fan out, and you are successfully able to move throughout the space, and you do not find any more creatures. Your concentration ends on your spell.
Can Conclusion and Orcus also try?
I'd allow that's. They could have given you the help action, so if you want to roll one more d20.
Roll with advantage.
Yeah, just roll one more die.
Come on. I have a +8. This is like a coin flip.
No.
Nope.
Yeah. All right, so you were unable to find it. Yeah, and you lose concentration on your spell, and that is the end of the Gauntlet Map 3. You were unable to make a safe short rest. You can still attempt a short rest if you would like. You just might have a random encounter.
I mean, I am down. If I go back to my character sheet, surely I've been keeping track of this exactly properly. I am down to my last wild shape.
So if you short rest, druids now get 1 wild shape back on a short rest. Then you also could get some hit points back. Same with Conclusion.
And that would be super helpful, actually. Shame I lost the spell. I think Moonbeam did good work there, though. Yeah, I think I'm willing to do that. I'll have Concussion keep watch. Maybe like just over. Oh, Concussion's gonna have disadvantage.
Yeah, because it was dark.
You know what?
He has reliable talent, I think, though, right?
Oh! I'm so glad you caught that. So even with disadvantage, his lowest will be like 20 or something.
Yeah, whatever his perception is.
His perception is... yeah, +10. Expertise in perception goes hard. Okay. Yeah, I'll have Conclusion keep watch. I think I'll send him like... maybe... where's a good spot to keep watch from? Let me think here. I'm just gonna be chilling back here with Orcus. And I think I'll have Conclusion just like watching this area. Yeah. Well, can I like move back into these stairs? How far down can I go?
You technically can go like a lot far down, but like it's like just you might as well place yourself somewhere on the map so it's easier for us to, do stuff.
Okay. Orcus and I think are gonna just like chill in this hallway. I'm kind of watching the rear guard while Conclusion's watching this area.
Okay. So are you attempting to take a short rest?
Yeah.
All right. You start to rest. 10 minutes pass, 20 minutes pass, 30 minutes pass. I'm going to need Conclusion to make a perception check for me.
$30.
With disadvantage?
Oh, not with disadvantage. Excellent catch. Instead...
Okay. 27?
it is 27.
Okay. So I'll roll for stealth for the fun of it. Don't think It's literally possible.
Conclusion has closed his eyes. He's just listening for the slightest of sound.
Well, he does hear sounds. He got a 27. My God. Okay, yeah. Well, he does hear sounds of a cackling, skeletal laugh. A much quieter cackling skeletal laugh, but still heard by Conclusion. And a humanoid, possibly a man, walking down steps, seemingly like in this direction from Conclusion, like this way. What does he do?
He's gonna let out like a warning cry.
Okay, so as
he's gonna like look a little further.
As he cries out, I'm just gonna say roll for initiative because that alerts the people. So
okay, and he moves like slightly further into the hallway. Are we surprised anything like that happening?
No one is surprised. No one is ambushed.
Maybe Conclusion rolls with advantage, and that's it.
No, because he cried out, so
okay,
it didn't matter. He got the highest. So all right. Conclusion's up first.
I think actually I'm first because the dire wolf. I doubt it added my.
Oh, did it add your alert feat?
Yeah, I don't think it did. So 20. I'm at 27.
Well, let's just double check that. Yeah, it did not. Okay, so you are at 27. So you were up first. You heard Conclusion's cry.
Yeah, I will move forward to investigate 40 feet. Oh, I can't even end my movement. I don't see anything, so I guess I will. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna bonus action teleport 30 feet.
Okay. A feature.
And so I get it's Moonlight Step, and I also get advantage on my next attack roll.
Okay, you do see there is a flaming aura from this direction right here.
Huh? Well, I can't actually move.
Oh, actually, yeah.
I guess
These guys shed light. So that's my bad. Let me add that.
Ah, yeah, that would be much more obvious. I think I still have 10 feet of movement. Because I moved from here to here. So I still have 15 feet of movement. Yeah, I like the idea of me kind of blocking in this space. And then I will prepare my action to shoot my... Well, no point in preparing my action. I can just move back here. And do you think that's half cover for my guiding or my...
Yeah. It's half cover because it's only half of his square.
Then I think I'm just going to move here and prepare my action to use Starry Wisp.
Okay, all right.
When the Flame Skull comes into view.
All right. For some reason I jumped to the end of combat. Okay, that brings us to Conclusion's turn.
I think, let's see. Conclusion's gonna get up like a good sniping spot. Sees just a little bit of light. And prepare an action to fire.
If he sees something?
And then also give the bonus action help to me.
Is there a range on that feature?
30 feet. Oh.
He's right now 35 feet away or 40 feet away from you.
Well, he has plenty of movement, so he could have done it here.
Give it to you and then move back. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right, does that end his turn?
And then he'll move back into this corner. I guess
that brings us to the first Flame Skull.
Here. He'll move here. Yeah.
Who, you do get your Starry Wisp attack on him, so if you want to roll for that.
And I think I'll add the help to my damage instead of my to hit. Yeah, that was pretty smart. 17 damage.
All right, the skull is battered, but not dead. And he says, dire, more like fireball. And he casts fireball on you.
Cut. The gauntlet's over. I quit. Nah, none of this. Not kidding.
Yeah, so
he
we can
fireballs
draw
me?
the radius. Yeah, you're fireballed.
Okay.
All
right. And it's a dex save, yeah?
Yeah, dex save.
I think Warcaster is just concentration.
Yeah, it is definitely just
Which is balanced. It is balanced. What's the DC?
DC 13. Oh, you just met it. You met it, bet it.
Oh.
My dog, you met it, bet it. All right. So you take 28 reduced to 14 points of fire damage. Nice. That was a good save there.
And I didn't even lucky it.
All right. That ends his turn, bringing us to the next Flame Skull, who looks at you and he says, "Fire? More like fire." And he casts Fireball again on you. I need you to make another dex saving throw.
Why? Can you... oh yeah, I can just... that is not a success.
That is not a success. Looks like you should have used a luck point.
Maybe.
All right, so you're going to take 24 points of damage. Oh, you're just barely in.
Oh, God.
It is the mage's turn. The mage was 5, 10,
I
15,
sense being
20.
knocked out of this form.
And he looks at you and he says, "Fire.
Fire.
More like cold." Because he's going to cast Cone of Cold on you.
Oh. Oh, God.
Now, yeah, the radius is all backwards, but he definitely can hit you.
Oh, yeah, brother, no question.
So I need you to
can
make
do that again.
a Constitution saving throw.
Let me make sure this doesn't hit anything wantonly. Nah, that's through walls.
Yeah, it just hits you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Well, the wolf is very good at those. Or at least better than I am.
Not good enough, it appears. Because... Wait, you only has a +2?
Not proficient with any type of saving throw, I do not think.
No, you just...
I'm happy to double check.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I just, for some reason, I thought he had a 16. That might be the old edition, though. All right. Yeah, that is a failure. So you're going to take...
Nope, just perception
42
and stealth,
points
nothing.
of cold damage.
Okay, well, I'm knocked out of this form.
All right.
And then I still take 38 damage.
Yeah.
So, this is getting rocky.
That does end his
I
turn.
will not lie.
Bringing us to Orcus.
You said, wow, minus 38, huh?
All right. That brings us to Orcus.
Orcus wants to see what go on. 30. And I think Orcus will move here instead. Maybe. Let me test out a different spot. That's 35. Okay. Going right there. And he will prepare an action. Also, wow, the Kenku has not seen anything. That's really tough. Yeah, he will prepare an action to throw a javelin.
Okay, if he sees something.
Nice.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that brings us to the top of the round. You're up. What do you do when face down against 2 flame skulls and a mage?
Well, you see, the druid is a master of many spells. So with that being said, I cast Conjure Woodland Beams
Okay.
at 4th level.
When you don't know what to do, conjure woodland beings.
Yeah. And then I'm going to... This one will really blow your mind. Turn into an owl. And you're right about the initiative thing.
I'll just
How
move
about
you
you just
into
like
a wall.
drag me off? Yeah. So now I am this owl with 10-foot aura. At this point, I might as well like make the actual character sheet have this 10-foot aura because like let's be real. And then yeah, I'll just move 5 feet in.
Okay, so they all need to make the save.
Edit macro.
it's a wisdom
it's
save.
5d8. Yep. So the
That's
wizard
a
should be good at
failure.
this. Or else they take 23.
That skull dies. This
Oh.
skull
Very valid.
fails and is bloodied. And the mage fails and is bloodied.
I see. Well, with that being said, I'm going to move 10,
So that's 15 of your total movement,
20.
35 of your total movement, 55 of your total movement.
Alright. Can I actually just move
Yeah.
here instead?
Yeah, alright. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, Kenkujan's up. His action never was taken because he did not see anyone.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was worded so poorly. He can't see. Kenkujan watching alertly into darkness, hearing fireballs going off, but being unable to do anything at all. I mean, I think he'll back himself into this corner and try and give Orcus the help action.
Okay.
If you want me to, he'll move back towards just to see him.
Yeah, because he's got to be able to see him.
Okay, then he'll end up somewhere around. So he was here, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, gives the help, and then I think honestly he just
Okay, moves back.
books it into the corner.
Alright, that brings us to the remaining Flame Skull, who's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Trying to see if he can see you. He sees your aura, but he does not see you. So
Nice.
he doesn't have any slots for Fireball. 60 feet? Are you within 60 feet of him? Yeah, it's technically behind cover, but could he move it on his turn is the question. Let's cast it and see what happens. He's going to cast Flaming Sphere.
Oh.
So he's going to create the sphere. Yeah, so let's see. He can create it within 5 diameter sphere. Choice within range. Okay, so he's going to place it right here.
And then I need a what save? Dex save.
Oh, did it not let me move that? Yeah. Yeah.
14.
Alright. So that succeeds. So you take half as much damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So 5 points of fire damage.
Okay. The owl has now just been hit by a ball of fire and is barely singed.
That ends his turn. Mage is up next. Also moves to see what he can see. Sees the flame skull attacking in that direction. Does he see any of your allies?
I don't think so.
Oh, the mage doesn't have dark vision. Wait, okay, let me redo his movement a little bit. Okay, no, he doesn't have dark vision. He's gonna move to 10, 25, 30. He does not see you. I think he needs... Alright. Fireball time, baby. Now, that being said, you do have 3/4 cover. Does that affect dex saves?
It does.
Yeah. Can we check the rules on that?
Yep. Someone's now using a weed whacker.
Yeah, you have a +5 to dexterity saving throws, so I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
With a +5, you say? What did it do? You can ignore those. I accidentally
Well,
did
you
a
rolled
star
an
base.
8, but okay, either way, you succeeded. Alright. So that's a success. You're still going to take half damage. Ooh, that's a great roll. 37. Oh my god, that's an amazing roll. 37 was half of 37.
Oh my god, wait, did they almost max damage?
5, 5, 5, 6, 1, 6, 5, 4. That's an amazing
Oh
fireball.
my god!
Yeah. Alright.
They're off. They're literally off by like 9 damage off of max roll. That's crazy. Thank God I saved that.
Okay, so
How much do I take?
you take 18 points of fire damage. That ends
Still
his
in-
turn.
The owl has just taken a fireball and is still alive.
Bringing us to Orcus. What does Orcus do? His turn, his ready to action never went off as well because he never saw anything.
Boom, boom, boom. 10 feet over. Oh! Enemies, you say? I think in this moment, he will 20 foot and then bonus action. Yeah. Can he reach the skull physically?
Yeah, yeah.
He's going to make an attack against it. 3.
That hits.
12 damage.
Oh, it is very weak, but still up.
Okay. Thank God he gets another attack then.
All right.
It's 29.
How does he want to do it?
You make me angry. And also really hungry, and I do not know why. I should talk to my therapist about these urges, but I cannot right now because I'm doing a job. Ah!
All right, and he destroys the skull, smashing it against the stone. All right, does that end his turn?
It does, it does.
That brings us to your turn, Hinoga.
Ah, well, let's see what carpet bombing does here.
All right,
So I've
so
moved 25
the mage
feet.
needs to make a wisdom saving throw. He succeeds.
That's a success.
Takes half damage. That would have killed him if it was full damage. So what is that? 10. Oh yeah, so he looks very weak, but he's still up.
Well, let's see what happens if I just take a step back and I do that.
He
Is it 22 hit?
tries to shield your blasts, but unfortunately he perishes. All right, so that ends the combat.
Yeah.
So if you would like, you can try to take a short rest.
Dog, I'm really unsure. Yeah, I'll try to take a short rest.
All right, so we're picking up on the next map. You guys were able to finish your short rest, and you also chose to drop your wild shape.
Yeah, there's a few reasons, but I want to give my healing potion to Concussion, and I also want to give him a lantern. I don't know if that'll be helpful or not, but
Yeah, so he
would like
doesn't
to do
have
that.
the dark vision issue anymore.
Yeah. Let's see.
All right,
Bullseye lantern,
well,
potion of healing.
This next map is, though, outside. So currently there is bright light, so not a huge issue in that regard. But as you guys make your way down the path, you come to the church temple. This is, like the primary temple of of your people and their followers. And you know also that there's a basement to this church.
Oh.
And in that basement is where this ritual, this dark ritual, is being performed.
I see.
So as you guys approach, what do you do?
We should probably roll initiative. I'm gonna do. I can't even say the joke anymore. The joke's run its course. I am going to conjure woodland beings. I'm gonna do it at 6th level this time.
Okay.
And then I'm going to wild shape into an owl. They really never saw it coming. And they won't see it coming.
I'll just say make a stealth check, just to see if you're spotted.
Just me or everyone?
Just you right now, because you're the one that's casting a spell.
Can I have
line
help
of sight.
from conclusion or nah?
You didn't ask, so no. Yeah, but no one can directly see
9.
This one person's confusion. Yeah, I'd say as you cast the spell, it makes like enough noise that
there's
like the people on the inside of the church are alerted of you. So yeah, we can roll for initiative. You do manage to do the turn though, but then we'll roll for initiative. All right, so you're up first. I'll begin combat. Yeah, what do you do?
How much movement would you say it takes for me to fly up above the door?
The door's like 5.5, 10 feet tall, so
I mean,
5 feet of movement.
I more mean like the roof.
Oh, the roof is 30 feet up here.
Okay, I think.
So it's 25 feet of movement if you want to fly from where you are to the roof.
That works pretty well. So I'm just gonna dash and I'm gonna move. Can you? I'm gonna leave myself here, but I'd like to not be in front of the door. I'd like to be like 10 feet
You're on the
in.
roof, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, are you on the roof or are you just 10 feet up?
I'd like to be on the roof.
Okay, so you're on the roof, so no one can see you if that's like what you want.
Yes.
Okay, cool. We'll just keep your token there though, because that's what you can see from the roof.
Yeah.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
All right, cool. The first veteran is up. He's going to, upon hearing, all he knows is that he heard a noise, so he's going to move to the front entrance. He's going to dash, see if he can get a better look. That is his turn. Priest is up.
Right there.
She's going to also
And I'm gonna edit
dash.
this macro because now it's 68. And you may be wondering, if you cast it 2 levels higher, why isn't it 2d8 higher? And the wording of Conjure Woodland Beings is very goofy. It doesn't say for every spell level above 4th, it says for every spell level above 5th.
He takes 20 feet of movement. He opens the door, and he sees Orcus from this angle, and he'll yell, "Intruders!" And he's gonna move 10 more feet of movement. Oh, he's gonna move 10 more feet of movement, and he is going to take out his heavy crossbow. Oh, and he sees Conclusion now, but he's gonna fire at Orcus. So he is going to fire his crossbow. 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
All right, Orcus takes 10 points of damage.
Ouch.
All right, that ends his turn, bringing us to
Orcus' turn. That feels very... Well, thinking about it a little more, maybe Orcus actually hangs back here. Orcus doesn't want to get caught in the crossfire, so he's literally just gonna move over here and then prepare a javelin.
Prepare for what?
Ooh, actually, can I have him break this window?
I'd say you can use one of your attack action attacks to break the window.
Okay, that works. And then he's just gonna move back into...
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, does that end his turn?
It does.
All right, Conclusion's up.
In conclusion, seeing this opportunity, is going to move 25 feet over to here. And just, yeah. Do I have enough range? What's the range of a short bow?
I think it's 60. Concussion can climb through the window. It's just going to be difficult terrain for those 5 feet.
I'm fine with that. So he's using his bonus action to dash here. So that would be, he's moved 35, 40, and now he can hit. $21.
21 hits.
7 damage. And then
All
he'll
right.
just use the remaining bit of his movement to just move back behind cover.
All right, cool. Does that end his turn?
Yes.
All right. Somewhere in the church, a creature is going to take its movement.
That isn't ominous in the slightest.
And it's going to dash to... Alright, that ends its turn. Oh, I accidentally jumped to round 2. It's my bad. Alright, next up is the priest.
Ah.
Alright, this priest saw Concussion jump in through the window and then jump out and dip. She's going to move 30 feet. She cannot... Oh, she can see Orcus, just barely.
Oh.
I'd say Orcus has 3/4 cover, but she's going to fire a guiding bolt at... She'll do it at... she'll do it at 2nd level. Damn, that is a miss.
He
alright,
just
so she
peeks.
misses.
He peeks back behind cover as a bolt goes flying past.
This veteran is going to move his 30 feet. And, well, actually, he's going to do that a little different. He's going to do so that he gets an angle. Oh, there's actually... Oh, yeah. So he's got that same angle on Orcus. So he's going to make an attack again. Orcus has 3/4 cover. But he's making heavy crossbow attack. 23? That hits.
20.
Oh, natural 20, yeah. But even with 3/4 cover, that was going to hit. All right.
I don't think it... He has a 24. No, you're right. I don't know why I keep...
All right. So
thinking.
critical hit on Orcus. Orcus takes 15 points of piercing damage.
That's an ouch. Definitely.
All right. The next veteran goes... he's also going to... He likes what people are doing here. He's going to try to get that same shot on Orcus. Actually, he's going to move a little bit back. And make a crossbow attack.
Surely it's not another natural 20.
It is a natural 1.
How
so
the
he
turntables.
fumbles. Yeah, that ends his turn. Priest is up. Dude, it's funny that all of these priests have this perfect line of sight on Orcus. But she is also going to hurl a guiding bolt in his direction. So she's going to cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level. And I think a 22 just misses with his 3/4 cover.
Yes,
that
23.
gives him a 23 AC.
He really...
Alright, so she misses.
He feels it kind of... He now has like a nice trim. His beard has been kind of sheared off.
He's ducking behind the window, the shattered window for cover. This veteran is going to start dashing to get outside. So he's going to move 30 feet, and then he's going to dash 30 feet. All right, so that ends his turn. Final priest goes. She's going to also step outside. Move 30 feet. Oh, move 20 feet. 30 feet. And she's gonna... Yeah, she's going to dash to get to this position, and then she's going to bonus action cast Spiritual Weapon. So she's going to create a Spiritual Weapon, and she'll create it right...
Yeah, and try and hit
right here. Yeah. And she's going to hit Orcus.
Orcus taking some abuse.
Oh yeah, and she'll cast Spiritual Weapon at 3rd level. All right, a 20 to hit.
That is a hit. And let me just add back the second wind real quick.
It should do more than that. It should do 4, but it's also going to do an additional d8 because I did upcast it. Yeah. Oh, it's for every 2 slots above. Okay. Oh, no. Wait, by every... Oh, yeah. Damn. Okay, never mind. So that was a waste of a 3rd level slot. All right, so that ends her turn. That brings us to the top of initiative. You're up.
Yeah, so here's what I'm going to do. Will you allow me to fall 25 feet so I don't use that as movement because I just fall?
I'd say you're flying still. It's still your movement because you're trying to control it. Or you're literally just trying to drop straight down.
I mean, yeah, and then stop in the air. I guess I don't have a hover, so that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, I'd say like the stopping part is like what would cost movement. So yeah, you just have to fly.
30 feet. So I like swoop down from the rafters over this dude. And he has to make a saving throw, take 31.
Okay, he's going to make a wisdom saving throw. Succeeds, so he takes 15.
Okay. And then I still have 30 movement. So don't mind if I just plop myself over here.
Okay, so the priest will make a wisdom saving throw. That is a failure. She dies. That drops the spirit weapon. And the veteran makes a wisdom save. 19, success. So he only takes 15.
And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to dash and get back up on the roof.
Okay, so you're taking the dash action?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're back on the roof. Are you fully obscured from him, or are you, like, peeking over?
I would prefer to be fully obscured.
Okay, yeah, fair. Have to ask. DM has to ask.
No, it's fair.
Right.
It's fair. I can't blame you for doing your job.
This veteran is going to go. He's going to move 30 feet. And he's got the infamous angle on Orcus once again. That is a miss. That ends his turn.
Orcus being very good with the cover. Turns out a 23 is quite solid. Now, of course, I would know nothing about a 23 AC, especially not as an owl carrying a dagger.
Oh my god, they're just barely missing. That's a guiding bolt that the priest was going for, but she just barely missed.
And now it's shaved both sides of his beard, and he has kind of a triangular beard now.
This veteran is dashing. And he can get into melee with Orcus. That ends his turn. It's Orcus's turn.
Orcus is gonna move out of this angle. God.
Yeah, that was a bad angle.
And then he's gonna just make 2 attacks against this dude.
Okay. Damn, that hits.
And that wasn't even a crit? God. A 17 is a 30 for him.
Alright, yeah, that hits. He takes 8 points of damage. Does that end Orcus's turn?
Yeah.
Alright, so that brings us to Concussion's turn.
And I think Concussion, let's see. Anyone else you can get a decent shot on?
This window is closed. So
yeah, I think Concussion is even just gonna like take a few steps back to really make it so he can like never get hit. So let's just make sure. Yeah, he does here. And then he's just going to make his attack. 2, normal, 16.
That misses. The veteran draws his longsword and chops the arrow in half.
And, oh, he's too far away from Orcus to give the help as a bonus action. You know what? Would you say he's obscured? Bonus action hide, mayhaps?
No.
Okay. Okay.
I would not say he's obscured.
That is, fair enough. I will end his turn.
All right. Another dash action deeper inside the church. That ends that creature's turn. Okay, priest is up. She's gonna move. And she has a new angle on Orcus. So she is gonna make the guiding bolts at second level. That is a miss. That ends her turn. Bringing us to veteran. He also has the angle, but can he?
Bruh, this is such a hard angle.
That angle is somehow even harder. He is gonna dash. He's gonna dash and jump out the window and close the distance to Orcus. That ends his turn.
Orcus is a little surrounded.
This veteran, I don't think. Okay, now I'd say he doesn't have the angle.
If King Kujin,
the ally is blocking it.
Question. If King Kujin yells an insult at Orcus, can King Kujin be an enemy and Orcus uses bonus action to run to him?
No.
Well, can't blame a man for trying.
Yes, okay, this priest dashes, which takes her action, but that just barely gives her the angle on Orcus, so she's going to cast Spiritual Weapon as a bonus action. And she is going to make an attack against Orcus. And she misses. Alright, that is her turn. This veteran's up, moves over to Orcus, he draws a longsword and a short sword.
Bro's
and he's going to make 3 attacks against Orcus.
3 attacks?
20 to hit. 4 damage. His second longsword attack. 24 to hit. 9 points of damage to Orcus.
Orcus may die here.
Short sword. A natural one. Orcus is able to catch the short sword with his axe and throw it back at the veteran.
Orcus can throw it back? That's crazy.
Alright, Edward, put a twerking orc on screen, please.
Oh no! What have I wrought?
Alright, you're up. Top of the round.
Oh! Top of the round, you say? Okay. Can I move 15 feet and then drop 10 feet onto Orcus?
No, you cannot drop. I'd say you have to fly.
Okay. Well, either way, these 3 enter my radius.
Okay, so they all make the save.
Yep.
This veteran succeeds. Natural 20. So how much does he take? That
16.
would have killed him.
16.
This veteran fails. Okay, he looks very bloodied. And this veteran fails. He's also bloodied. All right.
Okay. So I've used 15, and let's take a peek in here. So from here, I've used 25 feet of movement.
Okay.
So make that
this
40 feet of movement.
Succeeds his saving throw. The veterans have been really good at succeeding these wisdom saving throws. Not that one, though. Does a 17 succeed?
No.
That priest dies. And I think that was the spiritual weapon too. I'll delete that in a second. And that priest dies as well. Wizards of the Coast again made a very balanced spell there.
Yeah.
All right, but that is not even. Is that all your movement, or?
That is 55 feet of my movement.
Have you used your action yet, or your bonus action? You have not.
No, I haven't. And in fact, now that you mention it, I might really desperately want to get to this priest. Yeah, let's see. Well, no, that's too greedy. Action, dash, back up to the roof.
And then fly up to the roof, yep, so that they cannot hit you. All right, well, I don't know if they can do anything about that one, honestly, I'll be real, but they can try to kill Orcus while they can. So this veteran is going to move here. 10 more feet of movement.
Realistically, they have
Oh, I think he's got just enough to get to Orcus, so he's going to make 3 attacks on Orcus.
Orcus, I believe in you. You can survive. It may be extremely difficult, but I believe in you. Oh?
Damn,
Hey!
Orcus is like surrounded right now, and he's parrying all of these attacks.
Orcus is being a G right now, a real one, many would say.
Okay, well, he's got to survive 3 more, so... A hit.
Okay, ouch. 8 damage.
8 damage
Yikes.
to Orcus. A natural 20.
No! One of these is a master and the others
15
are
damage.
maybe not.
And a miss. All right, so Orcus he's doing his best, but he is swarmed right now. It is his turn.
Bro's using the dodge action. Are you crazy?
That is smart. That is smart.
Are you insane? He is now fully focused on the defensive, and I just hear with my keen hearing, you better get me out of this somehow.
All right. So does that end his turn?
It does.
Kenkusion is up. What is Kenkusion doing?
Can I move over here and try to hide?
Yeah, I'd say that's like a big bush, so you can jump in the bush, Assassin's Creed style. And...
What I'll do is this. So he moves over here. He'll take a pot shot at one of the ones that's actually less damaged. I know. I'm very optimized like that. Let's see if it even hits in the first place. 30.
It does hit.
7 damage. And now he will hide.
Okay.
And I mean, his lowest is a 25.
Yeah, that he is hidden. All right, does that end his turn?
Yeah.
All right, crashing through the window. It's a clay golem. Wait, can he?
Huh?
He's gonna dash. Do you see him all the way off to the side of the map? I know you can't see him. All right, there's still an unknown monster who is coming. And he says it's clobbering time. Kenkusion hears from behind him.
Uh-oh.
All right, this priest is up. She just saw an owl fly in, kill her 2 closest friends, and fly out. She is a little confused. She is going to use her action to dash.
And
she has the babiest baby angle on Orcus. I probably won't count that. Okay, she's gonna ready her action to cast Guiding Bolt at 3rd level if she sees an owl fly in through the window again.
Okay. That's probably
Or I'll just
fair.
say if any enemy flies in through the window, I will say.
Okay.
So this veteran is up. He's going to make 3 attacks against Orcus, now at disadvantage.
Yippee!
That still hits.
Oh, but
Orcus is not livid.
it negated a crit though, so that's the same as it just negating a hit.
That one missed. Miss. Okay, so Orcus still getting cut up, but dodging some attacks. Oh, it's veteran time, baby.
It's veteran time.
15 feet. This is 25. He just doesn't have enough movement to get in because he can't end his turn in his friendly creature space. So he's just going to shoot with the crossbow on Orcus with disadvantage.
Nice.
Okay, miss.
As
brings us to this veteran.
As Orcus is like blocking a sword, he rotates the axe so it almost functions like a shield. Oh.
God damn, he's blocking the hits.
Yes!
The shield axe is blocking the hits. All right, that ends that veteran's turn. Top of the round, you're up.
AC 40 inbound. I'm gonna move 30 feet, you say. And I hit the nuke button. 31 damage times 6.
Okay, so a couple of them die no matter what. Okay. You're not targeting Orcus by any chance, are you?
No.
Thought I would try that. How much damage did you say? 31?
Yeah.
All right. All right. This guy's still alive. He's bloodied, but he's alive.
Oh, is he? I'm gonna use
yes.
a little bit of my movement to just swoop, and then I'm going to blast him with my ranged attack. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit.
Does 17 damage kill him?
17 damage does kill him.
So I come in, swooping down. Orcus looks up as I block out the sun with my wings, and then a hail of totems just falls. How much damage did I just do in a single turn?
A lot. You did a lot.
Remember?
Editor, do the math.
Remember?
You're not even done with your turn, too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, functionally, I'm done with my turn.
Yeah, what are you going to do with the rest of your movement?
I think I'll just... I don't have enough movement, and I don't have a dash. But I can go, like, 10 feet up.
All right, Orcus is up. What does he do? He sees the one remaining priest inside. She's quivering.
It is over for you, priest. And I'm gonna do this just to be pedantic. But if we run
trigger her opportunity attack.
If we run it back, you said if an enemy flies in the window.
No, I corrected. I said then, or if she just sees an enemy.
No, you didn't. You said
I'm not letting you get me with that cheese. I'm the DM here. You are getting guiding bolted.
Then I don't.
No, you already chose to do it. You move your token back.
No.
She got a nat 1.
Luck was on my side, anyways.
You have the bonus action dash to get there because it's 10 feet of movement as you get through the window.
But it only took 25 feet to get there.
25, so that would be 35, yeah. But you can bonus action dash to do
5, yeah. Got it. Anyways, Orcus, do a funny.
26 hits. She's bloodied. Natural 20 hits. Is she still alive? Even that was the crit? Or did you not roll? You didn't roll critical damage.
I did not. So you have to add 9 to that number.
Add 9? Okay, I'll add none because she's dead. All right, does that end Orcus' turn? That's everything, right? I guess he has a little bit of movement left, but sure, okay.
No, Orcus has. Well, yeah, I guess so.
Ken Kujin is up.
I guess he'll go back out the window.
I don't think he has that much movement left.
It's literally just to here. That's 15 feet to get there.
Okay. Conclusion is up.
He's gonna like take a step. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna have
He sees that
this golem make a perception check because
against the invisible conclusion.
yes, because stealth is a
that makes
DC in the new edition.
Well, don't you have to beat my stealth?
Nope, that's how it is in the old edition.
Oh.
He does not beat the search check or the search action DC, so.
And I think conclusion's just literally gonna be so smart here. And he moved 5 feet. And he will just... He'll take a... Nah. He'll literally just prepare his action to attack and then... No, here's what I can do. Does using my bonus action break the invisibility? Probably.
No.
Oh.
You're still stealth.
Well, he'll whisper to Orcus, "You've got this, buddy." And then move another 10 feet.
If you're not behind cover though, like your invisibility is gonna be broken.
Another 10 feet, and he will, like, I guess, prepare an action
For what?
to make a shot, a crossbow or a short bow attack against the golem. I don't know if it'll even get in range, but we will see.
Okay. That brings us to the golem's turn, and he's going to move. So your
Just out of
opportunity
range.
attack
Oh.
would trigger,
Nice.
and that ends his turn. Golem. Oh wait, can the golem cast haste as a bonus action, or that's?
Oh, I
actually-
got a
okay,
crit.
never mind. Oh, nice.
11 damage.
All right. You lose your hidden condition. All right. Top of the round, you're up.
I am. I think I'll just
guess.
I think I'll just actually I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna use my ranged.
Okay.
27?
That hits.
7.
Take 7 points of radiant.
Yeah.
All
And that
right.
ends my turn. Bonus action disengage, actually.
Orcus is up.
Very helpful for me. How much was that? 15? No, much more. $30. How far is this? Oh, okay. He can throw a javelin, but it'll be at disadvantage. Okay, attack, disadvantage. And I'm just gonna... Okay, so they both hit, yeah?
They do both hit.
Okay.
He takes 0 damage as he is immune to non-magical piercing damage.
And it's a good thing Orcus used his bonus action movement to move that 30 feet.
All right, does that end his turn?
Yes.
All right, conclusion's up.
Conclusion's just gonna step over here. Make a short bow attack. 21. 10.
All right, he takes 10 points of damage.
And just will move backwards, and that ends his turn.
All right, that brings us to the clay golem's turn. He's going to dash closer He's getting out of breath, screaming, "It's clobbering time." That ends his turn.
Well, I move 30 feet. 35.
Okay.
40 feet.
Okay, so he's got to make a wisdom saving throw. I believe he has advantage. Yep, he does have advantage.
Oh, magical effects, huh?
That is still a fail. So he takes 32 points of damage.
An 8 and a 9.
All right.
Very impressive.
All right, that... Oh, I was going to say that ends his turn. Yeah, what else do you do?
I'd rather move a little further back.
So you dashing as an action?
Yeah.
All right, Orcus is up.
Whoop, 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 whoop. 50.
Okay.
60.
I don't think the golem's going to be able to catch him. All right. Conclusion's up.
Hey-ya! Gotta make angry
That
bird
hits.
noises for him. Yeah!
All right, the golem looks bloodied.
Yeah! And runs away.
He's just an angry bird.
Yeah. I mean, my impression isn't too bad, to be frank.
It's terrible.
Except I'm not Frank. I'm Mr. Dungeon.
Oh my god, that was really awful. All right, Clay Golem dashes. That ends his turn. He literally can't do anything.
It's getting late at night. You know that that's a problem for me, okay? 5 feet. Let's hit the magical 6 button, the magical carpet bomb button.
He fails even with advantage. Takes 36 points of damage.
And let's
All right.
just move 40 feet over here and also hit him with one of these bad boys.
That hits. 15 points of radiant damage. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Moon Druid.
The new Moon Druid, guys. I swear it's balanced.
Orcus is up. All right. Conclusion is up.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, a 15 yeah, it hits. Let's see if he can get the finishing blow here.
He doesn't get multi-attack.
You didn't roll damage, did you?
Oh, a 15 hits?
Yeah, a 15 hit.
Oh my god, okay.
He does not get the finishing blow, though.
Yeah.
All right, Clay Golem is up. And the Clay Golem dashes, and he won't let you have the satisfaction. He takes himself out. He takes himself out. Maybe it matters what he rolls. It didn't. It literally didn't. All right, you've beaten map 4 of the Gauntlet.
I go over to my
End
boys.
combat.
We must press onwards. While I have this spell in effect.
Oh, you do still have the spell in effect. Okay. All right. Well.
Orcus, I think, will use this time to real quick, just bonus action second wind again.
All right. So we're back. We're on to map 5, the final map of the Gauntlet. As you quickly descend to the basement of the temple. Oh, you also said beforehand you healed, or you had Orcus drink 2 of the potions of healing, right?
Indeed, yeah. That plus his second wind, so he topped up about 30 hit points. Nothing
Okay.
too crazy, but
Even with all that, your spell has, at least 5 minutes, so you're pretty good. So, all right. As you guys descend, moving down the stairs, I'd say you kind of auto fail the stealth because of the combat upstairs and also the flittering aura. So I'm just gonna roll for initiative.
That sounds so unfair.
So I'll add you guys all to initiative. All right. So I guess Conclusion is up. What does he do?
With some very careful prodding from from me. He's gonna move into the hallway, and that is a creature that we don't like. Yeah, I guess he'll just honestly take a pot shot at this boyo. Boop 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 boop.
A 13 is a miss.
Okay, and then Conclusion's gonna go over here and open this door.
Okay, that's his object interaction.
Mm-hmm. So he's now moved 25, and he'll just slide in here, and can he bonus action hide?
Yeah, he can. Well, maybe move him like one more token up, if you can. Can you move him like one square up? Yeah. Then he can hide, for sure. Yep, he is hidden.
Nice.
All right, cool. Does that end his turn?
Yeah.
You are up.
Okay. 20. 25.
I don't think I've heard this one before. What an interesting strategy, my friend.
That's a fail.
Okay, so he takes 22 points of force damage. Is a stone golem immune? No, he's not.
Wow.
He takes...
I'm gonna use my action to dash, and I'm just gonna go in this room.
Okay. All right, cool. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, I feel like there's that one song that you can play, especially with the clay golem that was upstairs, and it's just like the kazoo one, like the chasing kazoo music. You know the one I'm talking about?
I know
like...
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I'll put that in post.
Nice.
Okay, so the Arcanist yells out to his two priests that are helping him with the ritual, and he says, "Stop the intruders!
Stop the intruders!
Begin to...
Stop the intruders!"
Okay, this priest is going to use its movement to get here, and then it's going to use its action to cast Spirit Guardians on itself.
Nice. It's a
so
shame.
He's going to get an aura.
It's a shame that I'm going to be like a Jack in the Box, but filled with death instead of laughter.
I'll add the aura.
Whoever said that the hard part of the gauntlet is literally just making time for the gauntlet, they were spitting facts.
All right, that ends their turn. That brings us to Orcus. What does he do?
Let's see. He steps out into the hallway and goes, "Ah!" And he's gunning for the door. So how long? He can move 60 feet. Yeah. Well, let me think. He moves 30 feet here. Can he hit with a... Yeah, nah. He doesn't.
All right, so he just dashes indoors? Okay. That brings us to the Stone Golem's turn, who is going to move... he does not have an angle on anyone. Yep, so he cannot see anyone. Okay, cool. So he's going to take his action to dash. So I think he's got this much more movement. Bam. So he's like bumps into you, he shoulder checks you, the owl, as he moves up.
And you know what that does?
Oh, it does. Sure. I genuinely forgot. We've been doing this whole gauntlet. I've had to roll so many wisdom saves, and I forgot. All right.
It's a good thing
31.
I asked you to prepare the wisdom save, Mac.
All right. So that ends his turn. But he's got his fists up, and he says, "For my brother, the clay golem, I will end you."
And I say, "That loser."
Continues its ritual, and the second priest is going to gonna do the same thing. Gonna run up, cast Spirit Guardians on herself, and yeah, that's gonna end her turn. So top of the round, Conclusion is up.
Conclusion. Do you think I can get out of here without the golem noticing?
No, I'd say you're no longer heavily obscured from him, so I actually don't know how the new stealth mechanics work, but I'm just going to say you're no longer hidden. I think that that's reasonable.
No, Conclusion is a friendly fellow. He's willing to provoke an opportunity attack from the golem.
Alright, he will provoke the opportunity attack from the golem. Yes, the golem is going to take
That's a plus
a
10.
slam attack. Natural
That's a
20.
natural 20 in it.
29 points of bludgeoning damage, magical bludgeoning. As Conclusion runs by, he gets whacked by the golem trying to avenge his clay brother, who's too slow.
See. Well, I think regardless, he's gonna move an extra 15 feet. How much further up this hallway will you allow?
Like, I'm just gonna be
honestly,
a dick about it because it's the final combat, and I'm just gonna say that
I accept that.
A stone like wall barricaded itself there, so you can't escape. You've got to win or die.
You know what? I'm gonna actually stay here and, gonna make one attack. 26. I feel like that
does it.
Will hit. Okay. And then he'll use bonus action.
Oh,
dash
you
to get
accidentally rolled a short sword attack, so it dealt 0 damage. So just rolled the damage for the long bow or the short bow.
It's getting to be that type of night. That
All right.
time of night, more
Cool.
like. Yeah. Now what?
Does that end his turn?
Yeah.
You are up.
10 feet. The owl closes the door. What are those?
You see aura of these black tentacled little creatures, necrotic little mind flare babies. They're flittering around these 2 clerics.
55. Yeah. It's a shame that I have a plus 10 to my wisdom saving throws.
You can always get a nat 1.
That's a fair point. Maybe I should use a level.
It's up to you.
I think I'll be fine.
Okay, you were fine.
Nice.
It's DC 13. You still take, though, 3d8. So that's going to be, 6 points of radiant damage. That means you need to make a concentration saving throw on the spell.
That's true, but I'm in wild shape, so I do get to add a plus 5 to that, so that's really not that bad. Okay, so it's my con, but plus 5.
All right, and I think you weren't rolling with advantage, but you do have advantage because of Warcaster.
Yeah.
Either way, you succeed. Okay, so the priest now needs to make a wisdom saving throw, right?
Yeah. And my DC's
That's a failure.
Hard. Guess the number. Instant death, probably.
That is exactly instant death.
Let's go.
Oh my god, that's exactly instant death.
Now, see, here's the fascinating part. Would you rule that, because the wording of it is they only make this saving throw once per turn? Is it separate for different instances of the same spell? That was the only thing that would make sense, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, what are you trying to ask? Like, you're trying to
Then
say
I'm
you can only
gonna dash.
make one saving throw for Spirit Guardians? No, you got to take both of the damages.
Well. And then I'm gonna dash, so 5 feet, and
Okay.
now I get 60 feet from here.
All right. Yep. So, make a wisdom saving throw. Success, you take 7 points of radiant damage. Or sorry, necrotic damage is what these guys are doing. And a concentration save I need you to make.
Right.
Ooh, you just barely succeeded.
Well, that gets a 5. That gets a +5, but that's not getting added to, so that's a 16,
okay.
my friend. My friend.
All right, so this priest needs to make this wisdom saving throw or she dies, which is what happens.
Okay, and with those gone, I've used 25 feet of movement, so I'll just poop off over here.
Okay, does that end your turn?
It does.
Very good turn.
What do you need?
All right, Orcus is up. He's 1v1ing the stone golem. Or he's not. Oh, all right. Does that end his turn?
Yeah, it does.
Stone golem is up. He can't reach Orcus, but he can reach Conclusion. Not with his melee attack, but he's going to use his action to cast Slow on Conclusion. And I need him to make a wisdom saving throw.
Conclusion trying to give himself a pep talk. I got this.
Oh my god, and he did! Natural 20! Oh my god, he did. That's so funny.
The Angry Bird sounds.
Alright, that ends Stone Golem's turn. Mindflayer Arcanist. Okay, the Mindflayer Arcanist, realizing that his priests are dead, he utters a curse in Abyssal, and
this is a
he
problem.
says, if you want something done right, do it yourself. And
I
he's gonna-
want something done right. You gotta do it yourself. That was
Right.
that you could really understand what I said well.
Alright, and he is going to cast Invisibility on himself.
Poopy! No! That should be a crime.
Alright, so he's invisible.
I
That ends his turn.
want invisibility bond.
Alright, Conclusion is up. What is Conclusion doing?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can Conclusion make an attack with disadvantage with his action, the Starry Wisp?
Can Conclusion make an attack with his Starry Wisp? Well,
Oh,
if Conclusion had
I-
the spell Starry Wisp, he could. I think
Now,
you took the wrong
does
turn.
the golem have 10 feet of reach?
You'll have to find out. Conclusion can use his action to make an Arcana check if you want.
You think instead I will simply take the disengage action?
He did not have the 10-foot reach even. I just checked. I thought he did, but he didn't.
10, 20. And I think he'll run into this hallway, which is a really intelligent move.
So he's taking an action to dash.
Bonus action.
Oh, so he's action disengaging, bonus action dash. Okay.
And that is his turn. Orcish sitting
All right.
in a lonely corner.
You're up.
He grabbed the set of cards that was on the bed and he's just playing solitaire.
All right, you're up. What do you do? All right, wisdom saving throw with advantage. Yes, I made 1. Let's go. Oh my god, that's brutal if he would have failed that. Okay. He's still up. He's not even bloodied. He spits in your face. His stone, clay, stone, blood. I don't know.
What? What is bro smoking? God, I don't even know what to do anymore, my man. 5'10". Honestly, to keep the golem's attention, I'm gonna... Oh, is the dodge even worth it? Statistically, probably. I will dodge. And I will just plop myself down right here. Let's see if I can.
Alright, that brings us to Orcus' turn. Orcus, who started playing solitaire by himself, forgetting that he's in a fight for his life.
Bonus action dash to get over here, and he's gonna throw 2 javelins.
I'll just skip the rolls. They do nothing.
Oh yeah, right.
He's immune. Alright, that brings us to Stone Golem.
Orcus has an existential crisis.
Alright. Targeting you with disadvantage, Stone Golem is going to make 2 slam attacks. $15 to hit. Let me just double check that they do have 2. Yeah. The second one, 27 to hit.
Damn.
Yeah, parry that casual.
Wow, his lowest roll was a 17.
You take 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's very bad.
And I need you to make a concentration save.
There we go.
Alright, that is a success. Alright, that brings us to the Mind Flayer Arcanist, who, while invisible, is unseen by Kenkusion. And Kenkusion hears a whisper for a brief moment. Do you want to hear a joke? He hears a Mind Flayer say to him.
Oh no.
And as he turns his head, the Mind Flayer says, "You." And he's gonna Mind Blast him. Yeah, the cone again. It's gonna hit him. Let's be real. It's gonna hit him. So I need to make an intelligence saving throw.
And you know, Conclusion, he never was the brightest among us. Oh!
Oh my god, he actually succeeded.
You know, that earlier mental pep talk really fortified him, you know what I mean?
Wow, and I rolled such low damage. Okay, so he succeeded? Wait, he actually doesn't even take damage on a success, I don't think. Oh my god, okay, wow. The joke falls flat, and Conclusion doesn't laugh, and he takes no damage.
Yeah, Mind Flayer just yells,
The angry bird is too strong. That ends his turn. Conclusion is up. Wow, okay, he gets stacked.
I really wish I could just mirror flip Conclusion to look at him, but that doesn't happen. So instead he's just gonna bonus action dash over here. Free action open this door, and action dash over. Honestly, he'll just hide in here. Maybe like...
Alright. The Mind Flayer just asks himself, was it really that bad of a joke? Oh god.
Yeah, Conclusion runs away.
Alright, it's your turn. What do you do? Okay. I get it. You're a real funny guy.
I really am.
That's a failure. He takes 27 points of damage. Alright, he is bloodied now.
Let's go. And that was 15 feet of movement. So that's 40 feet of movement. 45. 46. Or 55.
Alright, he's also making the save with advantage. Success.
A measly 13 damage, really. And then that's 5 feet, and then a dash. Oh! Oh, I can't actually get all the way over there. Not what I can do. Let's get all the way over here. Okay.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Yeah. Orcus moves to the side of me and menacingly takes the dodge action. He's standing... Well, maybe he should block the way. Now that I think about it. Yeah. Does that block the path?
Yeah.
Got it.
The snow golem's a large creature. All right. Does that end his turn?
Mm-hmm.
The stone golem moves, is blocked by Orcus, and he's going to make 2 slam attacks against him with disadvantage. Wow. I feel like he should have hit one of those with a +10. But all right, he misses. Let's see if the Mind Flayer Arcanist recharges. It does. All right.
Recharges.
Mind Blast. Ooh, who does it want to go after? Okay, the Stone Golem is handling you two. It wants payback for that bad joke. Okay.
Maybe not.
30 feet. Does it have the spell I want it to have? Nah, it does not. Does not, of course not.
Now see, I may or may not have backed myself into something of a corner here.
It is going to ready its action to blast. Well, it's just going to ready its action. I won't say exactly what, but it readies its action.
Okay.
All right, that ends its turn. Top of the round, Conclusion's up.
You see, well, Conclusion over here is going to prepare his action to make an attack against the Mind Flayer. And then he ends.
All right, you're up. Oh, I rolled with disadvantage. I'm just gonna roll again.
That's fair. You rolled with disadvantage.
It didn't matter.
You rolled with advantage and it didn't matter. Yikes.
All right, how much does it take? Oh, 27?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's looking really weak.
And then let's also hit him with a Star Burst.
A 16? I think just misses. It does.
He cockily just moves his neck to the side and it whizzes over his head through the narrow doorway. And I'm like, man, really should have aimed for the chest. Oh, wow, bro's Fortnite dancing hard.
Oh, God. No.
He's hitting the gritty. He's hitting the gritty. Now we need...
Oh, my...
Now we need art of that.
Yes. Oh, my
editor,
God. Okay.
Editor,
Jesus.
put it in. Editor, put it in.
I'm not gonna... I'm the editor. I'm not gonna put it in.
Editor, you gotta put the golem hitting the gritty in there. You can even put it to the ding, that meme, you know that one?
All right, what else do you do? You've still got a shit ton of movement.
I don't move.
Okay, that ends your turn.
Yeah.
Orcus is up. What does he do?
He embraces his role as the meat shield, and he will dodge.
All right, Stone Golem is gonna take that deal and roll 2 attacks with disadvantage. Oh my God, Orcus is such a tank. He is tanking. Okay.
I guess maybe people have used Orcus wrong this whole time. The real point of his existence is to get in the way and dodge.
Okay, the Stone Golem would rather take an opportunity attack than end its turn in your aura, so it will take that opportunity attack from Orcus.
That's actually incredibly fair.
That hits. Yeah.
15 damage.
Better than what would have happened otherwise, I think. So that ends his turn. All right, the Mind Flayer Arcanist, seeing that Conclusion's not coming out, he once again casts invisibility on himself And he's gonna creep over.
Conclusion about to have the fight of his life.
All right, that ends his turn.
I wonder
bringing us to
I wonder if Conclusion could 1v1 the Mind Flayer.
Why don't you try right now?
I'm actually. Oh, I feel like the hide action will go quite poorly for me in this room. Oh wait, can I hide underwater and hold my breath?
Yes, because that's kind of cool. But I'm gonna say make the stealth check with disadvantage because water.
Okay, well, my question to you is: does a 25 pass? Or my bad.
Yeah, it does.
Does a 31?
I think with the new rules, just hiding the stealth action is just DC 15. So I think like literally any rogue with reliable talent cannot fail the stealth check.
Let's go. He's invisible, my boys.
All right, does that end his turn?
Yeah. He goes.
All right, you're up.
Yeah, but it's underwater. Right foot, creep foot, walking with Ada. Fail.
Oh, if he would have succeeded, he had 25 hit points. How do you want to do it?
One lone totem goes up his nose and then just literally carves out his insides.
Jesus, he's just rotting on the floor as you walk by, as you fly by.
It's time for me to get hit by a brain blast. I peek my head out.
You see nothing.
Well, that's really interesting because I think I see.
Oh shit, did I not make him that is so dumb. I didn't make him invisible.
What?
Oh my god. Okay, well you definitely, you would like, you hear his footsteps in general location. I mean, invisible doesn't mean you actually don't know where he is. That's like rules is written, but I should have made it.
And I think I'll stay here.
Okay. Wait, did you do anything with your action?
No.
Oh, okay.
I see an open door, and I would like to move into it.
All right. Well, he has to make the save, the Mind Flayer Arcanist.
Nope, I don't see him.
Oh, you're right. You don't see him. All right, does that end your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Orcus is up.
Where'd everybody go? There you go.
All right, that brings us to the Mind Flayer Arcanist, and he's quite giddy at what has just happened. Everything's going according to plan. You smell his gross, tentacle-y smell, and he's going to cast Brain Blast, and that's, again, the cone. I don't know how to rotate it, but it's definitely enough to hit you.
What do you mean? Bro, it's so easy. You literally, yeah, there you go. Also, does it hit Conclusion, or is he like submerged under the water? How does the, yeah.
He might be submerged. It's a 60-foot cone, so it would go down and hit him.
Yeah.
So I need you guys both to make intelligence saving throws for me.
Okay, and I'm using one.
Okay.
And I get my intelligence save, thank God. Roll with advantage.
Okay, that's a success.
Now, does my Angry Bird, does his pep talk work? Let's find out. Nope.
Finally. All right.
Finally! Some action!
This is not great damage.
What?
Oh my god, 2, 2, 2, 1. Okay, Conclusion takes 11 points of psychic damage, but more importantly, he is stunned. And I'm going to say he loses the invisible condition, because, you know.
If he's stunned, does he start drowning?
Yo, he does. You're underwater. Yeah, he starts drowning. So, I'd say he, how does that work?
Drowning is, Let's find out. I'm sure drowning is a hazard. I did not expect this to come up.
A stunned creature does not stop breathing. There's nothing in the rules that say that, so it can still hold its breath for a number of minutes equal to its Constitution modifier.
All right.
So he is technically drowning, but he has a lot of time. All right, that ends the Mind Flayer's turn, which means he is ending your turn in your radius. So he's got to make the save. He's no longer invisible. That is a failure.
Time for you to get. Nice work.
Nice low roll.
Oh, okay. Ignore that.
Wait, you rolled twice. I took the first one that you rolled, which is
I
16.
literally just butterfingered. That's my bad.
Okay. That brings us to Kenkushin's turn. Kenkushin's turn ends. When it ends, he can make another intelligence saving throw to see if he snaps out.
Okay. My brother, you are the GOAT. You deserve happiness in your life. You deserve to succeed this intelligence.
Okay, he does not. That ends his turn. You're up.
Oh. Aw. 16.
Okay, he is bloodied. I shouldn't be laughing. He's bloodied.
He's bloody, you say.
Does that end your turn? Or do you do something? You moved 10 feet. I asked, does that end your turn? Very normal D&D gameplay.
I moved 10 feet and did 16 damage without... You're right, this is very normal D&D. I'm gonna do this. Does a 15 hit?
15? I don't know if a 15 hits. A 15 beats it, but let's see if he has shield. He does. He casts shield, so it does not hit.
I'll take a cantrip. I'll take a first level spell slot for a cantrip. I'll take that trade. And then remembering what literally just happened, I'm gonna go over here. So if he wants to hit me, he cannot hit my friends, you say.
All right, Orcus is up.
Oh boy. Seeing an enemy. He uses his bonus action. Time to... Remembering what the golem said. It's clobbering time.
23 hits, even with the shield up.
14 damage.
Oof, he was looking pretty weak.
Does it
An actual 20? I think Orcus might be finishing this
20
gauntlet.
damage!
How does Orcus want to do this?
I couldn't have done it without you guys. I finally found inner peace, and it came at bashing skulls.
And as Orcus gets the finishing blow on the Mind Flayer Arcanist, you actually failed the gauntlet. It's a little known rule, but if you don't get the finishing blow on the Mind Flayer, you actually lose. So I'm sorry, that's actually a failure to complete the gauntlet.
Of course. And you hear
but...
the sounds of punching as my monitor gets broken.
No, congratulations. Yeah, you're able to stop the ritual, and yeah, you have completed the gauntlets successfully. Congratulations.
With how many spell slots left?
Yeah, I think what we learned here is the new Moon Druid is really broken. Mainly the new Conjure Woodland Beings is broken, but also Wild Shaping.
I used 6 spells.
Yeah.
I used 6.
I feel like also a lesson here, the new alert is really good. Like the ability for you to basically control initiative was like really potent. Like so many times you rolled like an 11 or like a 15, but you were able to get to the top of initiative because of your allies.
Every single time.
That was really good.
Yeah.
What we learned is spellcasters got buffed, so did marshals, but you know, the divide still exists. But yeah, that was a fun time running the gauntlets. And let's just give a thanks to CMCC Builds for giving us this platform. Everyone be sure to subscribe to his channel, like, hit that notification bell. Follow him on Patreon, give him all your money, and once you're done supporting CMCC builds, head over to the Mr. Dungeon and Mr. Dragon channel, and give them a watch, give them a subscribe. Maybe there's some great guys.
There's a few good videos out there. They're just starting.
All right.
And then lastly, but not leastly, thank you, Draco Cat, for making the map and all the lighting for Foundry. That saved us so much time.
Big thanks. Yeah.
All right.
Yep. See you guys.
Good
We'll see
night.
you in the next adventure.